phone died, so I'm gonna pick up where we left off. Um, Charleston White on Terrance Gangsta Woods, man, he talking about Carmelo Anthony situation, and he basically just wrapping it up now. And Gangsta asked him what he got going on, and he was talking about his new distribution deal that he might take comedy on the road, not well comedy on audio. So then he told me he got a fight on I think the end of the week, June 19th. So we're gonna tune in and finish the last little bit.
And it's easy to flip your emotions. So I would depend on what you tell yourself.
Oh, so one point in time he was on Carmelo's side, and then he realized the daddy was too weak because the daddy didn't go to trial with his son. He didn't go or some shit. He just let his son just rot. He left his son for dead, so Charleston said he ain't fucking with it. And his mama was like, he said his mama was like, damn, Charleston, why you do that to him? And he was like, I could switch. I could like you today and not like you tomorrow. See, I ain't that type of person. If I like you, I like you. Ain't that you can do to make me not like you. Well, it is something you can do to make me not like you, but I probably ain't fucking with you. But I still gonna feel the same way I felt about you. Like that's like if I like a girl and I find out she a hoe. Like I ain't gonna not like the bitch cause she a hoe. I just ain't gonna fuck with you. But I still love you, but I ain't fucking with you. That's like a dude. I may like Buddy, and next thing you know, I find out that he ain't good business. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. For me, like I can't just cut my feelings on and off like that. I can't do that. I can't. If I love somebody, I love somebody. If I don't like somebody, I don't like somebody. I can't really cut my feelings on and off like that. That ain't really my style.
And I tell myself, if I don't like you, I don't like your kids either. That's what my mama told me. If somebody don't like me, what makes you think I believe you like my kids? So I'm gonna drive by. I don't give a damn your kids and I fuck you. So I had to detach, and I'm detached now. It was hard to do comedy. It was hard to go on thinking about Carmelo. Now I can just sell them shirts and ain't gotta think about it goddamn ass. Because when I think about it now, I got a watermelon over his face. And I don't see that innocent little kid no more. I see a watermelon fella now. Psychologically.
Do you think it'd have been wise or smart on Carmelo Anthony's part if he checked it to PC?
The Aryan Brotherhood don't have no power in Texas. White boy get out here now. White boys pussy, they get thrown in prison. He high profile. These people know he was just at home with his family just 24 hours ago. They're not gonna put him in population. They're gonna put him in, they're gonna check him in the PC, for one, to watch him and make sure he don't kill himself. They're gonna do that for his own safety. Then they'll gradually work him in. But based on his conditions, he's not gonna go to population. The kid got epilepsy. He got epilepsy.
I think that's something with your brain.
He won't have to go nowhere. And he don't have to check in no PC. Ain't nobody go with him with my name over his head. I promise you that. Ain't nobody go with him with my name attached to that kid. Nobody. If they do, they gonna die.
Okay then, well, we'll end it with that.
Yeah, nigga, he got the out for the.
Yeah, man. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe at the end of it. So, I think he probably got a little extra. So, okay, let me see.
Because now people have heard your name and seen your name in a whole new audience that you didn't hear over here with the ghetto. You ain't gonna go buy a book that I'm selling. You ain't gonna go buy a ticket where I'm coming up. You ain't gonna go buy a book that I'm selling. You ain't gonna go buy a ticket where I'm coming up. That's why the Super Bowl don't pay But when you come out the Super Bowl, your bookings and your likeness and your image and your branding go to the roof. Why? Because now people have heard your name and seen your name in a whole new audience that you didn't hear over you get on. So nigga, we trying to get away from you niggas that don't want to pay, but always looking for the pay. But don't want to pay. That's why me and you work so good together, nigga. We ain't got no problem wanting to pay. Yeah, nigga.
Big facts.
Shit.
So that brings me to this question. You think Boosie gonna benefit more interviewing himself on Patreon?
No.
Or he should have stuck with Vlad?
You should have stuck with Vlad. One thing I learned about your audience, you can't switch up in the middle. You can't switch up in the middle, nigga. They've been going to go get this for free. Now, all of a sudden, you want them to now download another app, and you have to rebuild it. Boosie have lost more money by leaving Vlad, nigga, than probably he would be doing shows. This is a guaranteed $100-some thousand, almost $200,000 a month, a year, annual.
We're gonna go to another one.
Or live like a local. Unplug for the day, or plunge into a long weekend. With IHG's 21 Terrance, you can guess how you guessed.
So I think he did. Charleston did No Jumper, and I think he did DJ Vlad. So we gonna check.
I tried for the first time like in the 3rd grade. Yeah, but yeah.
You say what? Oh, you said you tried weed.
I was always in the hospital on some kind of medication, so I don't know what I was. I just know when I'm high, I seem normal. And when I'm normal, I seem normal.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, when's the last time you took a nice break from the weed?
When I caught those aggravated assault charges in the animal cruiser, so I was on bond for 2 years. So they put you on bond probation because anytime you get 2 or more felonies, they put you on bond probation. So I had to report to a bond officer every month, and the month pissed me. So I was getting by the first time taking the Sertos. Going in and taking the Sertos.
What's that?
It's a gelatin gel. It'll beat the average drug test. So I done seen guys beat DPS drug tests to drive trucks with this. So I came out to the marijuana convention out here in Vegas, and I was with Vlad's, the young Asian chick that used to work with Vlad, Shirley.
Yeah.
Me and her was in the marijuana convention hitting this Mike Tyson bomb, flipping it back and forward, and that bitch went viral, and the courts got it. And them motherfuckers revoked my bond. And then they quadrupled my bond. So it went from 30,000 to 90,000.
Okay.
See, I made the bond, got out. I went and seen the Texas medical. I went and seen a psychiatrist. And they referred me to a doctor. And the doctor prescribed me medical marijuana. So I got my Texas medical marijuana card, and I started back smoking weed. And when they pitched me again, I went to my lawyer's office and gave it. And my lawyer's secretary, Michelle, said, Charleston, I don't think the judge is going to honor that. I said, well, why couldn't he honor it? It would be no different if I was in a car wreck. I went to a real doctor. This is real legitimate. I'm in a database. I'm in the Texas Department of Public Safety database for having this card. She said, well, I don't think, and yeah, the judge said, that card locked me up, gave me a no bond.
Damn.
Yeah, so I had to go 11 months. I went 11 months without smoking. Yeah, I went, and shit, I started trying shrooms then.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I started micro dosing shrooms.
But you weren't drinking?
Nah.
Okay.
I'm not a drinker. When I started doing comedy, you could be nervous before the show. So say, give me a double shot. And yeah, that calms your nerves.
Right.
Yeah, but I ain't never seen nothing cool about a drunk.
Yeah, that's overrated for sure.
Well, for one, I'm a player type, so being a player type is your demeanor and your composure, not just your demeanor and your composure, the way you walk. I got a hell of a walk. I don't want to be stumbling. And then I'm a who like to talk and mac to a female, get a slurring and his words ain't coming out right, sound like a weenie to a woman of intelligence. I'm only go get drunk when it's time to go do some thrashing. Yeah, so I only drank to help me better.
That's real.
Give me the edge.
Yeah. Sex without alcohol leaves something to be desired. It'll really power you through experiences you wouldn't do otherwise.
Sex with alcohol is just nature. You're just doing something. It's not a real experience. You're just in nature.
So what does alcohol make it?
It makes it
X makes the sex spectacular.
Well, that's ecstasy.
Well, I'm just saying, alcohol, all of it make it spectacular. All of it. Anytime you alter your mind, and you're already in a stimulated mindset, that sexual experience is great.
Right. But I feel like every drug has a trade-off that, in my opinion, is not really like worth it on average, besides weed.
I done seen the cocaine nigga party like a motherfucker. We talking about fucking hoe, and when the time of hoe, he can't get his lawnmower started.
Every day. That's anybody who does coke. That's a constant problem.
Yeah, so this was, this was running train on hoes. He be over there saying, you can't get started? So yeah. Nah, so, yeah. The only time I think you can perform at your best is when you got something new.
Yeah.
If you got something new.
Something new, I'm really liable to get it over with too quickly.
Not me.
No?
First impression is the best impression.
Yeah.
So if I'm coming new, if I got to juice up, I'm at a high level performer.
What do you mean juice up?
Whatever. Yeah.
You a honey pack guy? Viagra?
No.
See, I don't take
Elephant.
I tried
pills from the gas station.
I tried Viagra. I tried the pills from
See,
the
one
gas
thing
station.
about me, I'm thank God I ain't into none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gotta take no motherfucking pill. I ain't gotta take no pill. I ain't gotta do none of that shit, bro. I ain't gotta take no pill. I ain't gotta take none of that shit, bitch. Like that motherfucker fine and she thick and she my type, her ass getting beat the fuck up. I'm gonna take her motherfucking ass up. But I remember one time, like my last time smashing something was in September, and I met this new thing, right? And they talking about honey packs and honey pack this and honey pack that. I found about 2 of them. I think I gave her one, and I took one. I was like, bro. I asked my homeboy, like, bro, this shit work? And he was like, yeah, that shit kind of works. So I took that shit. I guess it worked. I don't know. And then fucked the shit out of the girl, but I don't know. That shit had my dick hurting or something. I think I was too horny or something because. I don't know, that shit ain't really fit right, but I fucked that motherfucker all night about 4 or 5 times. But me, I don't use no blue rhino. I don't use no motherfucking. I don't be using none of that stuff. I don't be using none of that. You know what I'm saying? I just be hell no, I don't use none of that. I just get to it. Just get to it off GP. Yeah, the girl gotta be fine enough. She gotta be bad enough. Give you that stupid talk. And shit, you good.
But then my little bitch started to catch me when I pick her up from the strip club and I stop by the store on Angler and I go in there and say I need to get 20 on such and give me one of them blue rhinos. And she be watching it and she started asking him when I wasn't with him, say, what you be getting my guy at night? So he told on it. The gas station pills. The gas station pills is what's killing the average black man in the hood from the age 35 to 65. That's what killed.
You think the pills are doing it?
Yeah.
Not the meth and the fentanyl?
No. Half the niggas I know doing meth by way of a hood pill he bought. Average nigga is being the average. So when you hear about a 50 years old dying,
right?
Nigga died at 52. I started going to the funeral, walking up to his best friend, the pallbearers. When we get back to the church at the repast, and we eat at the table, eating the chicken and shit, I say, y'all think the pill killed that? We just think we've been taking these pills for the last.
The pills feel so mild.
But no, they don't. When you take them pills, you get the bitch at the gas station. I started looking at that shit. That shit got 70,000 milligrams of what? So what they buying the Slitterfall, the powder, the formula Viagra and Cialis.
Right.
They're buying it like a key of it. Because I done bought a key of Slitterfall.
There's a lot of random shit in those pills, but all these guys are also doing things that we actually know for a fact are horrible for you.
Hold on. They waking up doing this every day.
The pill every day?
No, they're waking up doing the drugs we know that's killing them every day. Listen to the effects of the pill. Man, when you take that shit, your vision start getting blurry. The lights you be driving home, them bright lights, and you be blind in the motherfucker.
Oh,
when
no,
you get as hard as it can be. When you get through your heart be beating so goddamn fast, your head go to hurt. Every nigga tell them side, man, your head be hurting 2 days later. You be want to tell you, baby, I'm about to die.
You're a little tender. I think it hits you harder than it hits me.
Man, you've been taking them. Your body's immune.
But I never did the extreme shit too. And also, I figured out pretty quickly that I probably shouldn't take a whole one. I gotta nibble off a little corner.
Them bitches be the size, them bullets be the size of your thumb. Man, I'm gonna be up there the size.
What are you taking?
Man, all the ones that's in the hood.
But I ain't taking the, I probably haven't done the hood ones, and I haven't done the real deal Viagra and Cialis.
So them the over-the-counter ones. So then later on, we started meeting the old started coming to the young, selling the Viagra, the Levitra, and the Cialis. So this what the average kid don't know. When he get at the age of 30,
So you gotta watch
if he's
this
not
shit.
working out, he's not eating right, no vegetables, no fruits, he don't get his 8-ounce glass of water, man, he ain't the best. Your testosterone levels, if you're not an athlete, starts declining.
Sure.
They say after 35, it starts rapidly declining. So that's why argue with their girls a lot, because they're not testosterone high.
Do you ever think about getting on testosterone?
I'm on it.
You are.
Why do you think I'm so lit and like I'm on? Why do you think I'm so amped all the time?
I'm just not seeing the size that I would typically
I
associate
ain't
with
working
it.
out. I'm doing it to
So you take the test, but you don't work out. You're like clavicular. The black clavicular.
Man, I don't just do testosterone. I do the NAD shots in the stomach, the NAD shots. I get the vitamin D. I get the B12. I get the glutathione, the L-arginine. I get the shit that Stephon Diggs and Tay Diggs get this all the time.
You live like a Beverly housewife.
Yeah, but now, slim and trim, I've always been the way. You ain't never seen no big muscular porn star. It's always a little bit like me rude in the house. So I don't work out for muscles. I work out for the endurance and the be able to work out.
But so you inject yourself with TRT.
I go to a doctor. I go to see Dr. N.
And he does it what, once a week?
I try to get in there once a week, but I go every other week because I'm on the road. So what?
Man, I ain't gotta take none of that shit.
The NAD it rejuvenates your mitochondrial DNA inside of there, because we mess it up drinking, not sleeping, partying. So I'm like that. They have a doctor that you can go to. I do a 40-pound of blood work. And in this 40-pound of blood work, it tells the doctors in my blood everything that my body needs, depleted of, lack of, So I regularly do this because I'm in a tax bracket where I got this information hanging out with you. I hang out with Stephon and Tay them, so I got to be able to keep up with them. I got to be able to keep up with them. And shit, yeah. Then when I come home, I got that weenie.
Oh yeah, love the weenie.
You can bring that wet noodle into the house.
Can't get enough of that. Yeah.
So we finna take a little break right now.
Yeah, what is this?
Now, I know the Crips and Bloods don't put you down with the Crip and Blood Nation.
Okay.
The GDs and the BDs don't put you down with the GD and BD Nation. We revoking your membership with them.
Okay, where am I now?
You are now being inducted into the Nigger Nation.
Wow.
Real black people of America who don't harm nobody.
Pro-life matters?
Yeah, that means choice is right or wrong.
Choice is right or wrong.
Choice is right or wrong. This ain't about where you were raised, what your mama did or didn't do, what your daddy did or didn't do. It's about your choices. Because when you know right from wrong, your choices matter more than anything. So you are now a part of the Nigger Nation. Well, NIGGA is not a word, it's an acronym saying never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. So now we're making you Secretary of State.
Great. Well, I would love to join the N-word Nation.
No, you've been chosen.
Yeah, I'm happy to have been chosen.
You're already in.
That's
you
great.
You can't get out now.
A flag with black and red.
This is the real black American flag. Everybody got a flag except the niggas in America.
And it's got
we started here.
Yeah.
We're not African, but we are descendants of here by way of slaves. We are seeds that came from here that were slaves. The NIGGR slaves these are the seeds that was imported to here and made here.
Right.
We don't have no connection here. We are Americans, stuck here. This is our land too. And this is our brother. He's now in the nation. Say no more.
Thank you. Well, I've always wanted to be part of something.
Shit, you were. They didn't put you down with the wrong shit. They've been introducing you to the niggas didn't know what to do. See, the gang banging, the football mind, the basketball mind, the pussy mind, they ain't got no business mind. I'm a business minded You can't put me in this position and meet somebody like you and think we ain't gonna get no business together.
Well, I do got to thank my uncle because he has been working on some stuff that I'm very excited about if it does come to fruition. Yeah.
It is coming to fruition. I ain't just in these strip clubs hanging out at nighttime for nothing, throwing my money. That's marketing, advertising, sponsorships. So I done made some pretty close relationships and friendships and partnerships with some of the major strip clubs in America. Tootsie's.
Yeah.
Man, they own 112 clubs throughout America. Why wouldn't I make friends with Josh over at Ecstasy and all that, and I'm there every night spending my money?
Let's do it. I never go to strip clubs.
And then not just the club, you think about all the girls in there, homie. Most girls that dance got a platform starting out with 50 to 200 to 300,000.
Right.
They have millions of followers who we have access to. If nothing else, data collection from getting emails, from selling merchandise and shit like that. I got somebody that's connected to Tito. Man, Tito just got sponsorship money. They just want to put their name somewhere.
Also,
Shout out to Tito.
I want to
Shout out to
impregnate
Tito.
the strippers. Can we
I
talk
want
about
a Section
that?
A hoe. I want a Section A hoe that's working at Whataburger, that's getting to work on that motherfucking bus, right on that bus. What if hoe be so pretty on that bus line?
Oh, we could get our asses eaten too.
I've never in my life had it done, I swear to God.
We could just do it though. Get into the game.
I'm serious. I still eat pizza and hot dogs and chili dogs and chicken nuggets that they fed us from school. I don't try nothing new. If I ain't tried it then, I ain't trying it now. Back in my day when we first started fucking, it was in tongue kissing.
Right.
It even didn't come to around about 92, 93 for the black men during the crack era.
So you knew about it? But you
No, we didn't know about it. We
you
heard
didn't know about it?
We
Wow.
didn't, not in the 90s, no, we never heard about ass eating in the 90s. Black men were just starting to eat shit.
I ate ass when I was 15 and I felt like a pioneer because nobody else I knew had do it. I never go to strip clubs.
And then not just the club, you think about all the girls in there, homie. Most girls that dance got a platform. Your choices matter more than anything. So you are now a part of the nigga nation. Well, NIGGA is not a word, it's an acronym saying never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. So now we're making you Secretary of State.
Great. Well, I would love to join the N-word nation.
No, you've been chosen.
Yeah, I'm happy to have been chosen.
You're already in.
That's
you
great.
can't get out now.
A flag with black and red.
This is the
stripes.
real black American flag. Everybody got a flag except the niggas in America.
And it's got
we
the...
started here.
Yeah.
We're not African, but we are descendants of here by way of slaves. We are seeds that came from here that were slaves. The NIGGR slaves these are the seeds that was imported to here and made here.
Right.
We don't have no connection to here. We are Americans, stuck here. This is our land too. And this is our brother. He's now in the nation. Say no more.
Thank you. Well, I've always wanted to be part of something.
Shit, you were. They didn't put you down with the wrong shit. They've been introducing you to the niggas that didn't know what to do. See, the gang banging, the football mind, the basketball mind, the pussy mind, they ain't got no business mind. I'm a business minded. You can't put me in this position and meet somebody like you and think we ain't gonna get no business together.
Well, I do got to thank my uncle because he has been working on some stuff that I'm very excited about if it does come to fruition. Yeah.
It is coming to fruition. I ain't just in these strip clubs hanging out at nighttime for nothing, throwing my money. That's marketing, advertising, sponsorships. So I done made some pretty close relationships and friendships and partnerships with some of the major strip clubs in America. Tootsie's. Man, they own 112 clubs throughout America. Why wouldn't I make friends with Josh over at Ecstasy and all that, and I'm there every night spending my money?
Let's do it. I never go to strip clubs.
And then not just the club, you think about all the girls in there, homie. Most girls that dance got a platform starting out with 50 to 200 to 300,000.
Right.
They have millions of followers who we have access to. If nothing else, data collection from getting emails, from selling merchandise and shit like that. I got somebody that's connected to Tito. Man, Tito just got sponsorship money. They just want to put their name somewhere.
Also,
Shout out to Tito.
I want to
Shout out to
impregnate
Tito.
the strippers. Can we
I
talk
want a
about
Section
that?
A hoe. I want a Section A hoe that's working at Whataburger, that's getting to work on that motherfucking bus, right on that bus. What if hoe be so pretty on that bus line?
Oh, we could get our asses eaten too.
I've never in my life had it done, I swear to God.
We could just do it though. Get into the game.
I'm serious. I still eat pizza and hot dogs and chili dogs and chicken nuggets that they fed us from school. I don't try nothing new. If I ain't tried it then, I ain't trying it now. Back in my day when we first started fucking, it was in tongue kissing.
Right.
It even didn't come to around about 92, 93 for the black men during the crack era.
So you knew about it? But you
we didn't know about it.
You didn't even know about it. Wow.
I remember one of my friends, he talking about he ate a bitch ass. I was like, nigga, what the fuck you did? That nigga said he ate a bitch ass, licked a bitch ass. I'm talking, we were laughing at bruh, but that nigga was serious, and he was like, damn, we ate that bitch ass. Hell no, nigga. Like, hell no. Nigga, I wasn't even fucking tongue kiss. I was a real motherfucking player. Bitch ain't finna catch me. Nigga, I ain't even fucking you raw. I'm talking about, I used to make sure. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no, you gotta be mine for me to do all that extra shit. But hell no, I remember when my homeboy told me he ate a bitch ass. You nasty motherfucker. Hell
My
no.
ass eating night. Black men were just starting to eat pussy.
I ate ass when I was 15 and I felt like a pioneer because nobody else.
Yeah, I think bro was 15, 16, you know what I'm saying? And then like you about to say, nobody ain't never did that shit. Hell no. Nobody ain't want to do that shit.
I knew had done it. I was probably 15,
You
16
was
years old.
ahead of me, boy. You was ahead of your time.
I was hyped.
Oh, man. Oh, what made you do that?
It was just there. So I just went for it. Anyway, I wanted to ask you about this. So No Jumper has officially entered into a new territory in our history. We now have an accused murderer as a podcast host. I mean, it doesn't seem like he's going to be podcasting for quite some time, but Anne Hefe was just recently accused of taking a man's life. And the situation we're now looking at is that it may have occurred in a DP on a 51-year-old guy from the same gang, the 8 Trey Crips, that he claims, allegedly. That's what the cops are alleging, not I.
I used to hang out at St. Andrew Park. Yeah, I used to see some shit over there. Some shit I had never thought I would ever see in life. When you live by it, you die by it. And this is what I tell everybody outside of California. Then they can't play Grandpa at 51. Mm-hmm. When they say come check in, come into the hood, I wouldn't give a damn if you the move to New Jersey. You got to say, baby, say supervisor, I got to take off today. You got to come back. That's what make them real Crips and Bloods. Mm. If you ain't getting DP'd at 51 and 60 something, you ain't no real gang member. Because real gang members, this is what happened to them. Mm. He died in honor. He died with honor. Living by the codes and the rules and the ethics that they live and die by. Who crying other than his kids and his mama?
I have actually seen his kids and mother crying about it on Instagram. They are out there in the world.
So that's what I'm saying. They are the only ones who really have real hurt.
Mm. Well, I mean, his friends.
His friends shouldn't. When we sit on these podcasts and we really promote and adhere to the codes. Mm. Wasn't nobody sad when Crip Mac got his ass DP. I played sad. Just trolling. I went online and played like I was crying. Y'all better do it like that. But I was playing like a motherfucker. I'm not sad to see a gang member get hurt. And neither is the 51-year-old who showed up to take his DP. That's an honorable gang member. Mm.
I mean, it's pretty crazy because, like, when Crip Mac got DP'd, I think we all respected it in a way because he did something that they were upset about, so they beat the fuck out of him. He showed up, and that was it. And he was able to move forward after that. Nobody's supposed to die in a DP, right? They are. I've never heard of this.
One blow to the head can kill anybody.
For sure, but you would think that your own homie, you're not going to beat on that man.
Because when you hit for me with your power and your strength, with whatever trauma and anger, why you hit me with these kind of blows? Mm-hmm. Because if you really love me, just think if we was parents and we tell our kids, say, come on, boy, get over there. Y'all kick your brother ass. If you love me, you gonna do me like this?
Hell yeah.
You love me, but you gonna do me like this. When I fall to the ground, y'all gonna stomp me and kick me.
That one thing about me, I remember when I was a kid, my daddy used to say, I'm gonna beat your ass. I can't wait to beat your ass. I'm gonna beat the fuck out you. I'm gonna beat the shit out you. I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat you. If you do this, I'm gonna beat you. And I'll be like, how the fuck this nigga say he love me and he can't wait to beat me? And keep in mind, I wasn't even bad. I wasn't even doing that. But the nigga always was saying, he gonna beat me. He can't wait to beat me. And I'm like, how the fuck a motherfucker like you and love you and they want to beat your motherfucking ass? It's just like a nigga. How the fuck a nigga wanna beat you and he love you? Somebody lying, that motherfucker don't love you. You can't hurt nobody that you love. I can't. So if a motherfucker say they love you and then they hurt you, they lying. Because how the fuck you love me if you hurting me? You gotta think about that, bro. How the fuck you love me if you hurting me? That's some bullshit.
So, who wrong? Nobody. This is their life and their rules. They've been doing this shit over 50 years now. His family and them been hurting and pleading for this since he first got in. All of us outside of this shouldn't have no empathy and no compassion for it. Why? Yeah. He showed up to live it and die by it. That's honorable. That's honorable. He chose his life. He walked into the graveyard. You know, I got to respect that. Why? Because when I watched John Gotti's movie, when he died, and John Gotti Jr., this is how I met Melvin Foreman through this speaking engagement. John Gotti Jr. was going to federal trial. He kept beating the feds, and they kept coming back charging him. The last time they felt like they couldn't beat him, he said, Dad, I'm going to take a plea. His daddy said, no, we don't take pleas. You done took over the family. His dad was saying, no. He was the only mafia leader who wanted his son to replace him. Mm-hmm. John Gotti on his deathbed, when the Catholic priest walked in and get ready to speak over, he rose up and told him, get the fuck out of here. He walked into the graveyard. My old pops, Weasel, Texas, has spent 30-something years in federal prison, 80 years old, walking into the graveyard. We ain't real if we don't walk into the graveyard. Okay. Because the gangsters before you put the suit on and didn't reform and transform when they got hard and they got old. Look at Phil Slim. Phil Slim so he can still knock a bit. He down to 100. How you can put the suit on, still had the cars, blood, pyro, but they took the suit on, but still talk the talk like you walk the walk. Change the tone if you ain't wearing the suit. That's all I'm saying.
That's a fact. Change the tune if you ain't wearing the suit. Stop talking that gangster shit if you ain't on that shit. That's like Fat Joe. Niggas be steady talking that gangster shit, but then at the same time he'll say, well, I retired from the streets. Nigga, we'll stop talking gangster. Niggas want to play both ways. Nah, that shit ain't cool, bro. One thing about my uncle, he did the same thing. Unc walked that shit to the graveyard too. The doctor just say, Mr. Thomas, you better do this, you better do that. Unc like, fuck that, he ain't doing that. Mr. Thomas, you better do that. This or that gonna happen. Man, Spook ain't give a fuck about that. Spook ain't care about that. He ain't care about that. So that was, yeah, shit. That reform shit.
He still wore the suit at 51. No logical man at 51 years old for to take blows to the head from nobody. Except a nigga that's really walking it.
But you know what they would have done if he said he wanted to leave the gang?
Well,
they would have whooped his ass the same way that happened here, apparently, right?
Not if he left and disappeared, but he don't have the means and the resources.
Yeah, most people aren't.
But every old I've met from California, I spent time in their home.
Step into Refresher Land with Dunkin' Refreshers. Kick back with Black Cherry, bold and tart.
He probably about to say them niggas gonna walk that shit to the graveyard. Ain't no goddamn taking off the suit. Ain't no motherfucking retired. Fuck that. Retired. Motherfucker retired, alright. Ain't no damn quitting. Ain't no damn hell no. Hell no. That real talk. If you can't walk that walk, don't fuck around with it.
Research missing. There's no way I knew nobody here. I damn near infiltrated I didn't infiltrate, but because I walked these streets from the bottom, looking like a bum and cowboy boot, and my conversation was good. Baba Louie, Barfoot Pookie, Melvin Farmer, Big Sight, Capuchin, some of the biggest names in this shit. They all took me in and sat me down and told me what I needed to hear. What I saw at these parks. No other place outside of California that came triple blood got that kind of resilience to be these kind of gangbangers. So this is what I'm telling everybody outside of California. You're not a real triple blood because you get to go through 10, 15 years, come home and live off your reputation. You don't get to check in, have to come in, and you get to be pow that drive trucks. When they call something out this way, everybody checks in. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, well, one dimension to this is that they're saying that a lot of people think that Aunt Hefe may not have even thrown a single
It don't
blow.
matter. None of us was there. Like the nigga who made the video saying, when the gang members start talking about DPs online? Because all you want to be podcasters.
Well, this allegedly happened back in January.
I
We
don't
didn't
know
know
when it
about it
happened.
until now.
But the only way they found out is because you talk about it online.
No, I don't think anybody ever talked about it.
Whatever, man, they have so many unsolved murders with this shit, it would have been another unsolved crime.
I mean, the crazy thing is that this happened in January, and the Aunt Hefe did, 4 or 5 months or whatever worth of podcasts after that, and never, from our perspective, really indicated.
You had a murder from some years ago and did a bunch of things since then.
Yeah.
Man, when you think you got away, you think you got away. Just back in your mind, you just wonder and ponder.
Yeah.
But now, I try to stay out that life. I don't understand it. But you have to honor any man that stand on what they talk on and live on.
Well, what if you found out that the reason why he was getting DP was not honorable? Which I don't know, but you can think of some pretty bad things.
What Crip Man got DP for wasn't honorable.
But he got DP for Facebook posts when he was in high school.
What most people get DP for is not honorable. It's another feeling some kind of way secretly about another. These are not honorable men. Most of these are stuck mentally, physically, psychologically. Man, these is brutes, monsters, and they leaders of something. It's a control factor. Because you don't never see the leaders get DP. You don't never see the big dog that can really got it and really give it. They don't get DP. I done seen get showed up on some of this shit and be ready to take that DP, and the politics come in because he big with some big old shoulders. And his punches is like donkey kicks. No, 4, 5 of them, you don't want to run in there.
Well, Aunt Hefe was like 5'9", 260 pounds. Like, he was a tank of a man.
And I bet that 51-year-old was a mid-sized build, because one thing I know about the gang world and the street world, it ain't never fair. It ain't never even playing field. And you never see 2 vipers get in the pit. Why? Because somebody's reputation go lose. Whenever you see 2 big bad motherfuckers on the yard, and everybody be wishing that they hit and get into it, one of them avoids the other one. You never see 2 vipers get in the pit, whether that's basket, whether that's boxing. Last time you seen 2 vipers get in the pit, it was Ali and Frazier, or Hearns and Ray Leonard. These new niggas, you don't never see 2 bad motherfuckers, but to see who the bad is. Politics kick in.
Tax Stone. When a lion meet a lion, somebody dying.
That's what I'm saying. And niggas don't want to die. They don't want to see if that motherfucking river really flow with milk and honey, and if them streets really paved in gold. They don't want to see if they not like the other Muslims that'll blow themselves up and see if it's 41 virgins waiting on them. These people want to stay down here for that one set of. So that's why I say I think everybody playing. But that's an honorable man that went there to get it.
But is Aunt Hefe honorable?
Let me finish. I was just about to say it.
Okay.
The dishonorable niggas was the one that beat him to death, and they say we love our hood. The honorable man was who showed up. I remember one time, homie, I got a call in the middle of the night from an OG who got the prison system. She said, man, you need to come down here. He was my OG of Road 60. He said, say, man, they gonna put a hit out on your brother. I said, man, shit, I ain't got nothing to do with that nigga. Me and my mama gonna be hurt if y'all kill that nigga. My brother showed up. Say, what's up? What y'all gonna do? When my brother got to the back, they say my brother pulled up on all of them and said, come on, let's go and get it. He showed up for it.
Yeah.
He showed up for it. Come on, let's go and get out the way. They could have killed you. And I told my niggas to say, oh, y'all killed my brother. Me and my mama be tough. I can't get in it. I got a son. Mom lived that life. And got them left. Did I want to know? I would have been hurt that they killed my brother, nigga. When you live that shit, live it. Don't get old. Yeah. I salute Jeff Fort, not because of things that he's done. He's an old man whose mind still stuck back when he was a young boy. So when he called home and talked to people, they get on the phone and they give Jeff Fort all this admiration. And the admiration that he get, say, what's up, big homie? What's up, school? What's up, chief? And he take it in because he in the hole. And guess what? They write his ass up in the Fed and keep him in that dungeon. Larry Hoover about to go home because he denounced it publicly. Don't call and tell me shit about that shit. But because Jeff Fort, that love, homie. Yeah. So now, it's only 2 ways in this. Why you trying to find an escape route? Why you niggas trying to find an escape route now? Big U ain't looking for no escape route. Big U son died. Big U ain't looking for no escape route. Walk it on through.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I wasn't that tough and bad. While I was a little boy playing outside, some shit I done seen on a movie. And I never became a gang member in the free world. I never in my life seen a Crip or Blood outside of colors until I went into the boys' home and seen Lil Rank. I was fascinated with the camaraderie in the boys' home because who didn't have soap? Because it gives the boys some soap. We didn't know how treacherous it was until we went to the penitentiary and started realizing the weakest one who can't fight gets, even though he on the set, cuz. It's stories about this shit. I used to read it. It's been rolling 60. They used to rape every rolling 60 it was in prison. Till they had to kill him. They can't tell me that it's documentation and history on this shit. This shit ain't honorable. Ask Nip. Ask Black Sam. Black Sam so goddamn angry. So the honorable nigga who showed up to meet death. I don't want to be a coward like the rest of these because I would like to be like that 51-year-old. If it's my time, I show up. That's why if a book me, I show up. I told her, I don't know if we get booked for a killing, but you better be there. I gave her that. We're going to get killed together. And I'm dead serious. I was in Philly. I was in Philly by myself. I done this Gilly Son, the Oshino. I advertise my show. Not that I think I'm bad, but though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. I've been speaking against evil. See how evil that is, man? The mom and daddy crying. The hood ain't got no treasury. I used to hang with the Latin Kings in Fort Worth when I used to do youth outreach. They was my youth outreach group. And I used to go to their funerals. And I used to watch the Latin Kings have a treasure where they can go to and get a family something. Crips and Bloods ain't got no treasure. A treasure where we put something in the pot. Man, fuck this. That's why I say fuck that shit on me. I'll give something to that family in honor of that honorable man. Yeah, who was trying to be honored. There's no honor amongst thieves. So how can you amend these rules? This is a rule. You get what you get and get out. Don't trust nobody. Don't where you lay and stay at. Don't talk to the police. Who changed the rules? And there's only two roads to this: death or jail. All the gangster movies I watched, what nobody said but the wife and kids.
What do you think No Jumper's role in this is?
Nothing.
You don't think we're responsible?
You don't call DPs.
You don't think that maybe
They were using you.
maybe NFA wanted us to know that he was capable? Like he might have been trying to impress us. We don't know.
He never told y'all about the murder.
I'm just kidding, man.
No, Alan. They say you using them, but they come to use you.
Yeah.
This light got some rewards to it coming to sit over here because this is one of the biggest platforms, if not in Black hip hop America, for surely in California.
Definitely.
So nigga, this is a big stage for you to put cocoa butter on their arm, put their best colors on, cock them up hat, and come perform in front of these big lights. Where do you get this kind of attention at? Because at the park, they don't get this kind of attention. In the hood, at the store, they don't. This is familiarity. This is something new. We all chasing the light.
For sure.
Except me, I'm walking with one. That's why I light up everywhere I go. The niggas who chase the light run into like Diddy, holding the light, saying, hey, stay there. See, I ain't chasing the light. Nigga, ain't no telling who holding the light. I'm walking with a light. That's why I light up. So they were using you, man. I'm sitting back watching you. I'm sitting back watching in California. That man ain't nothing. He ain't got no game. And I'm gonna tell you, that's why when I decided to leave Texas, I was either gonna go to Florida, Chicago to do youth advocacy work, or California. I came to California because I had a childhood friend who lived here and started working doing youth advocacy work. That's how I met.
That's fly because I think he started that in 2018. So that's 2018, and he said he chose California because of a friend. That's like the same time I came to New York too, to move and get a
Posed and all that. So the old niggas who already been to the feds, then already told me the California just big and tough bullets. They just run. They ain't no game related niggas. That's why they That's why they pimping. It's guerrilla pimping. That's why everything is.
So you think that transfers to the podcasting?
I'm finna tell you why. Because you ain't got no niggas just coming with no business mind. All the niggas coming with gang banging mind. So ain't no came in with no more t-shirts to sell. Ain't no starting no website, www.therealcharlestonwhite.com. Go get this merchandise. So everything that I get into it with, I turn them into merchandise sales.
There you go.
So here it is, you connected to a white guy that's probably top 5 in the porn industry. Big in the porn industry. Most of them got nice physiques. That white women or whoever would like to look at, they got the nice big prison bodies. All of them perverted and sexual, talk about who they're. You got an OnlyFans page that they just come over here and shallow your OnlyFans page, modeling in them drawers, showing the print, showing up, breathing their legs.
You're saying you're going to do this?
No, I'm saying they could have done it. They had a business model.
Right.
Marketing, promotion, advertisement. Nobody who ever sat here that came out of California with a black gangbanging mind went and started over here with a business mind and used you as a point of reference except AD and the Back on Feed brothers.
But they're not doing porn, are they?
No, I'm not doing porn. You're missing my concept. You could have gotten anything being connected to you. What I do, man, I've been in these clubs every night. Say job, me and Adam 22. Why? Because you had already came to Texas and you was gonna do something with Dallas Show Club. I think they didn't have the budget for marketing to pay for what you wanted to pay for at the time.
Oh, yeah.
I think me and you had talked about doing something.
Oh, yeah.
So I said, shit, I can connect it back to him.
It's probably better if I do it on my own because as soon as my wife gets involved, she wants more money. That like I'll do it for cheaper because she
got the bigger name.
She looks at it, true.
She got the bigger name.
But she also looks at it as she doesn't want to take a step away from being a mom. So therefore she feels like she needs to get paid this amount. Whereas from my perspective, it's like, oh, I get to go hang out with a bunch of whores. That sounds amazing.
And we working though.
Yeah, working.
So with that, you know, I mean, you talk about all type of. So there's no more people in the black entertainment hip hop world that's reaching out for the liquor brands, the vitamin water brand. I done reach for the water, the liquor, everything. I'm in a position to do it. I got brand collaboration and partnership that I can do to make it that much more easier.
You could be like Diddy with Ciroc.
I'm trying to be. Except I don't have I'm not sexually driven. You know, I'm not sexually driven.
I mean,
I like
to show up with something.
Yeah, I like to fuck on the weekends.
Okay. And you also started this podcast by talking about dick pills.
Oh well, we trying to get us a dick pill brain. You will.
Maybe surprise we'll have one. Yeah.
So I done been paid $3,000 in the store one time by some guys that's manufacturing doing a 100-pack just to take a 100-pack in the store, and my woman was mad at me. I said, "You paid me to do it."
Yeah.
But
it didn't work.
100-pack didn't work.
I would hate to take a honey pack and then just have to beat off.
I do coffee. I use the coffee. This coffee, it has the L-arginine in it that's natural. It's all come from the ground.
Wait, this is your pill of choice right now?
No, don't tell our secret.
Why do you got it?
Because everybody can't get it.
Okay.
It's natural coffee.
That's good.
But it has L-arginine in it that has what you need for the libido.
Okay, but you're not trying to get a boner right now, are you?
No.
Okay, good.
I'm marketing and promotion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to take that later? You got it in your pocket.
I take it in the morning time.
Every morning?
So this is what it does. So once it goes into your body holds it. And the pills your body starts to use instantly.
Right.
The L-arginine, because it's a natural supplement, it goes in storage. And then when you crank up, you crunk up. But if you ain't never crunk up, you ain't walking around crunk up.
Okay.
You just got your chest puffed out.
That makes sense.
It's like a hot link in a pot when it starts to boil, it just kind of swell up a little bit. So it ain't hard, it's just
but
the blood's
pretty good though, yeah.
Don't you see I amped up, I am walking around here, I drank that coffee this morning. I knew I was coming to Vegas and y'all wanted to have my pistol loaded.
I appreciate you showing up to the podcast with a boner, but
it's man, I know boner, but it's a weenie.
How do you feel about the new Drake albums? Have you got to spend a bit of time with them?
I listened to the first one. It's too. You can't take nothing good. You can't overdose on nothing like that on one time. You can't. So you gotta take your time.
Yeah.
Don't rush, because he didn't take his time putting it out. Don't be so rushed to judge it, because normally you have to listen to an album 1 or 2 times so you can So no, man.
I do think it's kind of odd for the people who listen to all 3 the first night. I listened to Iceman, cool, and then I listened to like the half.
If you listen to all 3, you a hater. You ain't finna rush through no good shit that you like.
Now I feel very comfortable saying I like understand all three. But it's been a week, you know.
Oh man, listen. This what I did. Once you hear one or two, you go back to it. Man, play that bitch again. I'm a repeat nigga.
Right.
So I might not get through the whole album for a month, because one song might stay on repeat for a week.
Right.
Because music is for the soul. I ain't listening for the message in the beef and see who he talking to. It's some beats in there that go tap into the frequency I own.
But I feel like part of the reason why you need to listen to the Drake album so closely is because at least on Iceman, there are so many coded references that you're learning so much about what he's been going through.
I ain't messy like no hoe. I like to tap my feet and snap my fingers and lay that shit back. No, nigga.
You're not curious to hear his deepest thoughts towards Kendrick after all that's ensued?
No. You know why? He stayed silent, so this ain't about nothing.
His former great friend J. Cole, he's got words for him. He's speaking to Lucy. He's speaking to...
I wouldn't give... Listen, I'm not in music to depict messages.
I ain't lying.
I'm in the music to hear good music. That's a message in the music. But so is the lyrical content in the beat frequency.
But I feel like part of what you get from a Drake project is you get to learn so much about what it's like to be the biggest rap star of all time. He doesn't really do interviews where he talks that deeply that often. So this is the kind of thing that you really get to find out about through the music, right?
You have to be very in tune into the beef to be able to depict who he talking to. I can't figure out who he talking to.
That's part of the fun. You go on Twitter and you see people break it down. You watch the videos.
So there's a song Lil Baby got, Other Boy. And in that song, he said, turn the boy into a male stripper. Somebody say he talking to this guy. I ain't know that till somebody said it.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't know either.
That's what I'm saying.
Who's the male stripper? Who's he beefing with?
I ain't finna say that, because
Yeah?
So listen, I don't know he talking to this, but the song of motherfucker. Turn a boy into a man. That's a good punchline.
But a lot of the biggest artists are like this now because Taylor Swift, same thing. People love to pick apart her lyrics and try to figure out. She's talking about all her past relationships. But you could be a surface level Taylor Swift fan the same way you can be a surface level Drake fan, or you could dig into all of the depth.
Luther Vandross was singing love songs like a motherfucker.
Right.
Nobody knew he was singing to a man. Freddie Jackson singing like a motherfucker. So I'm not listening. I'm taking this and internalizing it. I'm not trying to figure this man out. Okay. My life is music heals the soul, gets you through shit. Nigga, when I'm feeling good and that good motherfucker song come on, I ain't think I'm in a nigga beefing.
But so, okay, given your ability to decode an album is based mostly on just how it makes you feel, how do you feel about it?
When Tupac was talking all that shit in Machiavelli, I wasn't trying to decode it. I'm still not trying to decode it now.
Right, how's Iceman making you feel?
It's a good album. This is a historic album. Last nigga did this was Tupac and DMX. Them was the last nigga put out doubles and they was good album. He done put out one good album that I done heard. I ain't got to the other two. Why? I ain't rushing through nothing. I'm gonna go back and play that bitch again.
The Blueprint 2 was a double album.
Yeah.
Pretty good album.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang Forever.
Yeah.
But it has kind of fallen out of favor. But a lot of people put out albums now that like, even Drake's past albums, like Scorpion and shit, were kind of like too long to be like single albums. They were more like playlists or whatever, remember?
Man, the boy give hip hop something else other than gangster, killer, fool, pervert, dope fiend.
Right.
He the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. When Fresh Prince was the hottest rap nigga and you ain't have to have a gun. He make it cool for the mixed kids, the kids that can't play football. He get to enter our household because he ain't a one-trick pony. Most niggas who rap is a one-trick pony. That's why they can't hate, and they black. They super black. Now, if they was a little bit more yellow than Drake, they could have the same, but everybody know the yellow nigga get all the favor. Been like that since grandmama had. That's why Clarissa Shield mad at that other little yellow girl. Because Clarissa was the ugly black project girl with the bad, the ugly, they can fight good. This little pretty yellow girl, pretty grew up, so that's what all that's about.
I'm kind of like...
I ain't talking to you, I'm talking to you.
No, I feel you. I'm just saying, like modern R&B kind of misses me. Like it's just not my favorite genre.
You don't know about R&B.
So for me, like I would rather Drake separate. He needs to segregate the hip hop from a good R&B song.
Name one good three good R&B songs from your era, high school, that you can make love to.
Yeah, I don't even know, man. Nothing comes to mind. I don't know.
Jodeci?
Jodeci was alright. I used to see him on MTV, but not. That's a good example. Like Jodeci, I see him on MTV. Like, okay, maybe the song gets stuck in your head a little bit. Not really my
so
thing.
you ain't never slow dance to a love song?
No, I'm sure I have. Yeah.
Or R&B love song?
Yeah, I'm sure. Slow dance is like a very specific usage of a song, right?
You a John Legend.
I'm not really in a slow dance mood most of my life.
You a John Legend R&B white boy.
I've never gone on my way to listen to John Legend.
Name an R&B singer then.
R&B singer?
Trey Songz?
One time I saw, what's his name?
Chris.
Oh, yeah, Chris Brown. Okay, I know Chris Brown, yeah. I interviewed Usher.
No, you know Usher song.
Yeah.
Let it burn, let it burn.
Which was about having an STD, right?
No.
See, I'm
if
looking
you
at
been
it
burned
deeper.
before, you think that. Yeah.
it burns.
You never been burned?
Oh, is that just because Kanye said he caught something on the ocean floor, he had to let it burn?
No, what he said that fat girl.
But that wasn't naturally what the song was about?
That fat girl said he burned her. And she went and got Laura Aldridge for a lawyer. So you know you gonna be Laura Aldridge, you ain't bullshit.
Okay. But so you haven't really, but do you think that you might appreciate the R&B?
But that song was about him and Chili breaking up.
It was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the other two albums are more like pop, R&B, easy listening.
That's for Aiden and that's for a streamer crowd. That's for a white boy.
Right.
He gave something for everybody. Made a table of food for everybody.
Right.
And we get to chew on it for a while.
Pause.
So now I ain't got to pause nothing. You chew on shit. This ain't what. Yeah, I ain't pause.
I mean, chewing on it is pretty intense.
Oh man, they
like,
don't chew on it. Yeah, they don't chew well. Granddaddy said they know on it.
honestly, Maid of Honor has like 6 or 7 songs go like the intro 7 songs are like all future massive hits as far as I'm concerned. It's
7 songs.
at least like
The average nigga album ain't got 7 bangers on
it
it.
cools off a little bit like partway through, but like the initial like 5, 6, 7 songs are just.
I bet when the Grammys come, he clean up.
He doesn't submit to the Grammys, so he can't even win. He basically like disrespects the Grammys by saying, I'm not submitting to you, I don't even want you to have me in consideration, which is, on the other hand, Kendrick submits every year and wins like shitloads of.
Well, that explains
How
it
you
all.
feel about that?
That explains it all.
How you feel about that?
Yeah, Kendrick sold out.
No.
Yeah, Kendrick sold out.
Well, I mean, when he does his first.
Jay-Z was tripping with the Grammys. Puffy was tripping with the Grammys. Yeah, Kendrick sold out. That's why
When Kendrick does his first interview after the beef, who's he do with? Harper's Bazaar, which is like the most like white-coded publication you can think
That's
of.
why they let him perform such a song, not like us at the Super Bowl. That wasn't a family-friendly song.
Yeah.
At all. That wasn't no song you could let a motherfucker come bounce around and twist them ugly ass feet up and then Michael Jordan tennis shoes on stage, throwing them gang signs. He even brought Serena and them out there with that shit. That was them was the porch monkeys on the porch dancing for massa.
Yeah.
Look at my nigga.
On Iceman, Drake tells her to basically go off. Don't ever try to be cool with me again.
Yeah, man, she don't win across the railroad track. And look how the white boy doing. Because the average black woman can't come over and live with him. Because y'all go like a monster, like a caveman. See how much
Me?
No, not y'all, but your cousin is.
But I mean,
Yeah,
you're saying that there's something untoward about how I would occur? I think I would do a solid job. I think I would occur the right way.
Well, this is all I'm saying. And I love
If I could.
So here's what I'm saying. When you watch the white boy porn, he pretty brutal. He's like a caveman. You don't know if he killing her, hurting her. Say he take a bitch to the extreme. The white boy porn, say, man, where gagging come from? You don't want to do your woman like that when she come out. Her eye about to pop out her head, snot running down her nose, and you done put it back. Man, the white boy mean in the
This
motherfucker.
thing in porn that you don't really, I assume most people are not really doing that much like throat thing in real life, right?
Well, even when y'all, man, the white boy just brutal when he. The Latin.
I'm gonna chill out.
The Latin boy, he like a Latin lover.
Okay. And what is a black man?
The black boy, he smooth with it. Yeah, he smooth with it unless he got the super long torpedo, then he turned into the mean white boy. Yeah, that nigga with that big old lord like a white mouse. He like a white man. He mean in the motherfucker.
So let me tell you something. There will be times in the middle of
That's
an
why
orgy.
niggas ain't sensual.
There will be times in the middle of an orgy where I will, like, everybody's, all the girls, right?
Yeah.
Each vagina has had 5 dicks in it. And then there will be a black man in the orgy, and he'll start eating out the girl after all those.
That's them niggas that eat ramen noodles.
And I'll be looking at the guy out the corner of my eye, just thinking like, this dude way different than the types of dudes I do the podcast with.
Hey, listen.
Like that shit would not fly on the No Jumper show.
That nigga needs somewhere to stay. That nigga probably needs somewhere to stay.
You don't gotta do that. You get no extra points, no extra pay for eating the pussy after it had 5 minutes.
Hey, listen, even the guys on your No Jumper podcast done it. And I'm finna tell you when they done it. Most of the guys done it back in high school days. Listen, back in high school days when it was popular to run trains on girls.
Yeah.
That's why I ain't ran trains on girl. I ain't finna fuck with you. I was a pretty boy and a ladies man and a motherfucker and a goddamn pimp and a player and a motherfucking G and a real nigga. Bitch, my first 200, 300, 400 girls I fucked with a condom, didn't kiss the bitch, and then ate the pussy. Like, girls be thinking, girls used to tell me, so you don't do no foreplay? Hell fucking no, your ass better be wet when I get you. So I wasn't the type of person to eat no pussy, eat no ass, eat no pussy. I ain't finna kiss you, bitch. I'm finna put a rub on, all kind of shit. Hell no. I remember one time, I ain't gonna lie, the first time a bitch put her pussy in my face. This girl was so fine, bro. She was one of the finest girls from our city. And she wasn't even from our city. She was from like another city, but it's like 10 minutes away, 10, 20 minutes away. Light skin, model. This motherfucker was fine, right? And she told me to come to her crib when I came. And that we was about to fuck, and that motherfucker, that girl started off in the 6'9", and she started sucking me. I was like, oh no. And then I had to she put the pussy in my face, bro, and that shit was hairy. I was like, oh no. But I was getting turned off, dick getting soft. I couldn't even fuck her, bro. I ain't even fuck her, I ain't gonna lie. My dick wasn't even go hard. I ain't never had a girl do no shit like that to me. And this was one of the finest girls in the world too. But I got a little bit of head though. So that shit was crazy, bro. So I can remember, bro. We wasn't fucking. Nah, some niggas was though, because, and then I ain't gonna lie about this though. So I was a nigga that was just beating the pussy up. I wasn't even eating girls out, and I had a nigga tell me, when you eat a girl out, she go crazy. So that ain't made me want to do it, but it made me think like, all right, you thinking you tough and cool and don't want to eat the pussy? Another nigga gonna fuck just as good as you. Might not be as good, but just as good. And he gonna eat that bitch pussy, and he gonna take her from you. So keep that in mind when you say you don't want to eat no girl out. So I ain't do that shit. Hell no. Hell no.
We was going in one at a time. Or he was walking her home, finishing off, saying you ain't got to do this no more.
I respect that.
Yeah, so he wanted more that, yeah, man, some nigga eat this so good, they think they can catch something with that mouth. Yeah, then some niggas say, man, all I need to do is put that on. Okay. And I'm saying all I need to do is talk to her. Just let me talk to her.
Let me ask you this.
Me too. Yeah, you just talk to her. And then she gonna wanna fuck you off of talking. And one thing about it, you wanna fuck a girl in her mind before you fuck in the physical world. You wanna fuck her in your mind. In her mind. You know what I'm saying? Build that shit up, build that connection up, and then you smash.
This is about the Drake thing. The biggest critique that I see people trying to push about Iceman is basically that they think that it's tacky or corny, that he sounds bitter, sad, aggrieved. sort of salty at everybody, and that kind of turns them off. Personally, I don't think it that way, but that's the biggest theme I see.
I haven't heard that in damn song. What I heard is a nigga tooting his horn, running a victory lap, saying, I ain't nothing like y'all niggas. And y'all been hating on me because I'm a yellow nigga with a white mama and grew up in Canada.
Mm.
That's what I heard. I don't hear no nigga and I heard him tooting his horn, saying, I put you on, and LeBron on. Nigga, I was supporting you niggas like no other. That's what I heard. I don't hear no nigga saying, I'm sad and mad. I heard him getting shout out to this streamer. I heard him, let me just say this. Let me take this back. I seen him putting the light back on niggas who tried to take the light from him.
Mm.
Boy, that's how you exit the stage with grace. And this is last 3 albums to release himself out of a contract that he don't want to be in. So he gets to dust his hands off, satisfy a contract, jack his own out in front of the world with the lyrical content, because that's what I see him doing, jacking out in front of the world saying, I made it, nigga, y'all ain't like me. Now I'm finna come over here, and for what we hear now, while y'all saying this, I heard they finna offer the boy billions to sign now.
Yeah,
So
insinuates that, yeah.
Well, now I heard multiple media outlets insinuate it, just like they insinuate he's angry, he's bitter, and he sounds disgusting. So it's a flip side to that coin too.
Right. I mean, he brings 21 in to say that B's on the table.
Well, all I say is, Future, you don't see Future fucking with Baby. You don't see Future really fucking with Thug. But he say, shit, nigga, he with this nigga.
That's the most interesting thing about that.
That's what got me.
The fact that Future is back and that they don't do anything to explain how he came back.
Hey, what's understood don't have to be explained. And you don't get no nigga no explanation about you and your partner.
Well, we never got an explanation for why they were beefing in the
You
first
don't get
place.
you when
So
you
we don't get an explanation why they're back.
When you and
cool.
your partner fall out, don't nobody have to need to hear an explanation for you and your nigga if y'all really niggas. Now if y'all ain't really niggas, then you come give an explanation. But there's some people I done had some fallout with, nigga, I don't give no explanation too. Now, and we done been, because of that, we can really mend it back here because we keep y'all out of it. Whether that's a relationship or friendship, gotta keep y'all out of it.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you feel about the Adrian Broner resurgence that we've really seen through streaming?
Say, put my phone on charge so I can show
him and Dean been really
great content,
going up.
Great content.
How do you feel about it?
I don't see longevity. I've seen many people come in the moment and do this for the moment. And nigga, shit, by Christmas time, they ain't in the moment. Content and everything is everything.
Yeah.
Their level of content won't last long.
You don't think? Because it's so grounded in him drinking and being a party animal?
We've never seen a good outcome with a drunk that's drinking that already had past problems with being a drunk that drinks. Because why? When he gets drunk, he gets violent.
Yeah.
The more drunk he gets, the more confrontational, the more violent he gets, and he's touchy-friendly with everybody.
Right.
Say, man, you a bitch ass nigga.
He's grabbing the girl's ass. Well,
man.
actually, she apologized for that, I believe, because
Well, they paid her for that.
You think?
Yeah, they paid her for that.
That might be smart.
Because you don't run to the internet. Why? Because somebody coaching her to run to the internet. Nigga, she ain't number 19.
Yeah.
She ain't number 19. And who letting that 19-year-old daughter get up in that mix? Somebody that's ready for the play. They still got them R. Kelly mamas and things and shit out here that's gonna send them in there. Did y'all just see? It's a video of it was a video of something of a release of a girl coaching her young teenage daughter how to get the NFL, nigga. It's some mamas that ain't even coaching these little hoes to get up in there. So that's why, nigga, I'm gonna throw, so what ends up happening, when the snake bites you, he tried to come on to me. Y'all pay her to hush up, or she say, I'm sorry, you let the snake come back up on you? Y'all let her get back in? Around you again? Everybody know the American black man is weak for the American black man typically go fall behind the
Hell yeah. I mean, when
you can look it out.
I remember I first heard of that niggas go fall off and go down from drugs and all that shit, drugs and gambling and pussy. So I'm glad I got all the pussy as a teenager, because when it don't make you like wanna fuck. You wanna travel, you wanna get some money, you wanna motherfucking become something. You know what I'm saying? We want to fuck as teenagers, early 20s, but now that you know what I'm saying, it ain't about that no more. But you got to reach a point where you get to that point.
They're gonna fall, but it's gonna be a woman that's gonna fall. So I've been watching and paying attention. I don't like nobody who like me. So I like to talk. You can't come up and fucking it all we talk about. In my mind, that's the trap. Mm-hmm. So my nigga told me when I first got famous, he said, "Say, Blue, you know how they gonna get you, huh? Money and pussy. Chasing money and chasing pussy." So when I see them, they chasing money and pussy. Mm. Or when I see the other streamers, they got some substance. Every house party gets a fight. There's a brawl. Mm. Past behavior dictate future performances. So if every time I see two people squabbling, their relationship is built on squabbling. Like a in a hole, that's a toxic relationship. They fight to make up. Because that's the sensation and the thrill of this duo. Right. If I'm older than you, I ain't gonna big homie you. Or you ain't gonna be bitch ass nigga. So when I'm watching that, I said something about it. Long before she made that accusation. Because we don't watch this happen to Mike Tyson, Tupac the brawl. She sucked his on the dance floor. Came in the room while he was asleep. Mm-hmm. His homeboy went in there and he got charged with sodomy. Yeah. So this is the trap and the trick that's been getting all the tricks that like to play with the traps. Mm. Nah. So when I saw that, when I said something, he hit me back up.
Adrian.
Yeah, he made a video for her. Okay. I didn't watch the video because I know a drunk mind and a sober mind is a reprobated mind. Right. It ain't So I ain't even give his words no attention. So I just know my words was effective and he responded. So what ended up happening, I talked to Mr. Carl Lewis, which is Don King's attorney. I've been in talks with Don King and Mr. Carl Lewis about partnering and taking over Don King's boxing promotion.
Really?
So I might end up being his boss.
Oh, wow.
So that's why I said something to him.
But you think he has any kind of future boxing?
Yeah, he do. Hell yeah, he do. So I tried to get a fight with him and Aaron the Plumber, but Aaron was scared, talking to Don King.
Aaron the Plumber should not fight.
Well, I feel like anybody can whoop Adrian Broner right now in the shape he is. He only got 30 seconds.
But he still looks pretty good.
But I don't care how good you are, without stamina and endurance, you ain't shit.
Right, I mean, Aaron the Plumber is like X'd out of the combat sports world forever.
I'm trying to get in a fight with OG Gigavelli, a guy that's been 17 years in prison, known for boxing. I think he'll whoop Adrian Broner in the condition and shape in 30 to 60 days. So I've been trying to put so I started a sports management company with my attorney, Ms. Blanca. So I've been getting into boxing. That's why I said something to him. And when I said something to him, I had nothing else to say.
Everybody who's tried to do anything business-wise with Aaron the Plumber has come to regret.
Yeah,
Aiden Ross, Vlad, me, everybody.
The only reason Aiden did that because I begged Aiden, come on, man. I walked him back to Aiden.
Right.
That nigga crossed me on.
I believed in him a lot too.
Yeah, so I said something to Adrian, and shout out to Mr. Carl Lewis, Don King's attorney, and shout out to the people of Cincinnati. I got so much overwhelming, not that I'm looking for affirmation. That was just saying, come on, homie. Nigga, you getting a second chance. But most niggas don't get a second chance.
Right.
And nigga, you on the biggest stage now. And this is what you come back to show the world that you're in these conditions with this mind, this behavior. I remember before I knew who he really was, he was real big. I watched him go into a Burger King with $10,000.
Like in a video or something?
In a video, a viral video. And he wiped his ass and threw over $3,000 in the toilet.
Wow.
So when I see him begging for money in those conditions, I say, boy, look at this. So nigga, when God, whatever you believe in, or whoever, when they put you back on this stage and you get a chance to rise, your fall will be harder and greater. Because nigga, this is what you gonna do with the sands? Yeah. You supposed to be back in that bitch screaming and you and that nigga, after the party. Nigga, now it's time to get serious. It was trillions of dollars in that event last night. How you nigga laying back on the stage when they ask you about fighting, you bring up, yeah, my baby mama. At some point, black man, you got to get serious, nigga.
But he's streaming while he's there. They got 20,000 people or some shit watching. The clips are going viral.
So this is what I'm saying. This is what I learned, and this is why I beat all these niggas. I learned early from talking to Vlad TV. Charleston, who remembers the last viral sensation? When you become viral, you got, depending on who you are, you got a 3 to 12 month run of attention.
Some people have like 3 days.
Just hear me out.
But there's levels to
But just hear me out, depending on who you are.
Yeah.
You got 3 months to a 12-month run. Depending on what you do in that light is gonna get brighter or darker. I done seen many get darker. Aaron's got darker. Bosco got darker. I can go on and on and on. Boy, Drewski's got brighter.
Yeah. The biggest anybody's ever gotten.
Country Wayne got brighter. Desi Bank got brighter. Charleston White got brighter. Why? Vlad said you just don't want to be a viral sensation. So nigga, I started a website, merchandise. I'm not just finna get on here, nigga, and stream and live. I don't even stream, and I could be doing what they doing. Why? You won't get a lot of sponsorships and deals. Why? You stuck over here with the kids crowd, with this kids audience. And Kick, I already got a structure for who they gave the big money to. So come work, boy, but we gonna feed you good though. But that's a job. Having to do this every day.
Right. Well, I mean, I think the real question and the test for Adrian Broner will be, will he be able to be a popular, sustained influencer, social media character, etc. once he kind of gets past that drunk crash out the stage? You don't think he got it?
He don't have the gift. He's entertaining drunk. Being obnoxious, a male chauvinist, disrespectful. His gift is boxing. He's a legend. He's a genius. Your gift is what you fall back on.
Yeah.
This is feeding you to get back to your gift.
Right.
Yeah.
But you stuck over here having party, fucking whole drinking.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, homie. He had a chance to, and it's not too late. But I never knew, and I hate to say this, because his camp asked me to not speak on it. I never knew Earl Spence drunk when he was at his height. I went to a Dallas club, North Dallas club one time. I seen him 3 different times, drunk in a motherfucker. How you gonna be the champ like that, nigga? See him and I seen him one time, he wanted to fight drunk. And then I heard Adrian Broner say, all heavyweight champions have an alcohol problem. Then I became best friends with Shannon Briggs. And Shannon Briggs said, champ, I don't drink no more. Because, nigga, when I was drinking, he became a whole different person, stopped drinking. Let's go, champ, for getting into his body weight. That's what I be looking for when I see Adrian. Yeah, homie, so I know from doing podcasts and him doing podcasts with podcasts I've done, everybody say this is how you come, drunk and want to fight. So when I'm sitting back watching this, I'm saying, like I see the California nigga, say, my nigga, you can't put me in this position and think I ain't gonna win. God can't let me up with these people, nigga. They put me on these cameras and lights and think I ain't just here to entertain, nigga. I got a mind. So I'm gonna shirt now, nigga. I ain't no dumb black man. I ain't the dancing on the porch.
Yeah.
So, nigga, when I cut the cameras off, I'm somebody the executive room will sit down and talk to. Them niggas can't come out of character, on or off camera. So I'm saying, you killing yourself. Nigga ain't hating on you. I told him, nigga, I ain't talking down on you.
Now, all those viral moments, so like fights, grabbing the
It'll
guns
be you against him in court.
They turn into lawsuits, they turn into settlements. So unless you're directing this live streaming traffic into something that is profitable, or who knows, maybe that's just your thing. You're gonna be
I send my daughter up there for a major lawsuit.
There's so much risk that comes with it.
I send my daughter over. I keep my daughter on them niggas' ass. Why? Because there's too many entities that you can sue.
Yeah.
Kick, all of them. There's too many entities that you can sue to promote. I was sending my daughter over there, nigga, to dress up bad, but be a lady and to document it.
Yeah. Just, hey, go get sexually harassed by this guy.
No. Just go
That's
there.
the game?
Just go there and be in the presence. They're gonna do it regardless if you bad.
Okay.
Why? Because the black man touch what he like.
And
you do it in the club.
And normally it's kind of blurry, like what is happening, but it's all live stream, so it's perfectly documented, right?
But here's the thing. They're not around men and gentlemen.
I ain't lying.
They're around boys and frat boys.
I ain't lying.
And mid-age with high testosterone, very, very complete brain development, and they horny. and you're being fed alcohol and drugs.
Right.
This is what this is for. But nigga, when you get in that mix and you've been a 4-time world champion and you already got history and the documentations with this, and you offend people to make them want to be venomous towards you. You never make nobody feel like they're worthy to be in your presence.
I mean, people will watch any old random person crash out and be drunk and act like a psycho on social media, but somebody that they used to revere as one of the greats at boxing, like that's real catnip for the people.
Now, you know what was the greatest one? DMX. When DMX fell from glory, boy, y'all don't know, DMX used to be. DMX was a bad motherfucker. Nobody has sold albums like him. He was in movies. He was all the major.
I remember his wife said one time he was making so much money, bro, that shit ain't made no sense. They looked at the motherfucking bank account one time and that shit was too much money.
Then he went back to doing drugs. Then he failed, started going to jail, child support. Then he went to Arizona, and boy, every other week we were making fun of him online.
Yeah.
And he was one of the greats. And
he was smoking crack.
And he wasn't ashamed about it.
Yeah.
When he died, for 2 days, everybody played like they loved him. You ain't heard a DMX song or documentary reunion, but guess what? The family reached out to me. They got over 400 some hours of his last days that I'm gonna be working on this documentary. So I'm gonna be narrating.
You're working on a DMX documentary?
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna be working on it. Yeah.
And you're fully in charge of this?
Oh well, I'm gonna be narrating it.
Okay.
I'm gonna be narrating it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be narrating it.
I mean, like a DMX documentary, like Old Dirty Bastard. There was never like a great Old Dirty Bastard documentary, right?
No, they forget about you.
But he was wilding out. Like if you do that many drugs, people don't really.
You know why? Because you died when you wasn't great, like all the greats. Whitney didn't die great.
Right.
Michael didn't die great.
Yeah.
Prince didn't die great. Why? They died dope fiends.
But Tupac and Biggie.
They didn't die great either.
But they died at the height of their success.
They became mortals.
So they get immortalized in a way that's different.
Mortals. So they didn't just die.
Yeah.
They became mortals. Why? It was heightened success. King Von, heightened success. Mo 3, heightened success. When you get past the success, like all the greats do, I'm finna go back and get the old Harlem Globetrotters and you go play on my team. Not the new Harlem Globetrotters, the old ones who done been forgotten about.
Okay.
There's no more old that's being introduced to the young.
You seem like you would fit in good with some like 70-year-old Harlem Globetrotters.
I will, yeah. I grew up listening to him in the barbershop. Them with my Michael Jordan. That shot between the legs. Man,
I loved that shit when I was a kid. I thought it was so cool. I remember being amazed when I found out that they weren't a real team.
Me too. I was heartbroken. I was heartbroken when I found out they wasn't a real team. I was heartbroken when I found out the wrestlers wasn't really real wrestlers. Yeah. I was heartbroken when I found.
I ain't lying. When I found out, I remember when I was in 4th grade, and my 4th grade teacher told us that wrestling wasn't real. I ain't never watched that shit ever since. Like, she just told me that shit fake. That shit ain't real. Like, when she told me that in 4th grade, I never forget that shit, bro. I was watching wrestling and shit. My grandma used to watch wrestling. She used to like that. And I never forget, boy, when they told me that, I was, man, fuck them games and shit. Fuck all that.
Santa Claus wasn't real.
They used to be able to
Tooth
pull the
Fairy
wool over
wasn't
our
real.
eyes.
I was a real kid that grew up believing all these things was real damn near until I was a teenager. But you know what really broke my heart? When I found out rappers and street niggas wasn't real. I didn't find.
That shit hurt my feeling too. When my gangsta, when all the tough niggas find out, when you find out them niggas is pussy, for real, that shit. And then once you find out the truth about them people, you really see why they been lying their whole life. Because your ass ain't shit, nigga. You got a damn finesse to be something. Cause you
I
far
was in my
from
30s.
anything.
Yeah.
I didn't know rappers and these niggas that's been talking this shit. I didn't know they wasn't really real. I didn't know when the police told them niggas to freeze, they froze. I thought they kept running. I didn't know that when they got in the white man's court system, they put on a suit and glasses and cut their hair. And when the bailiff said ride, they rose up.
Right.
I thought them niggas went there with their hat on, and the judge had to tell them, sir, you need to move your hat. I thought them niggas sat in court like this here. I ain't know the nigga went down there and started calling the prison guards boss. Say, look out, boss lady. I ain't know that. I thought when the nigga got 10 years, he went down there and broke every rule in prison. I didn't know niggas went down there and followed the prison rules to try to make their first parole, Adam. Why? You been breaking rules all your life. Now when the white man gets you, now you want to follow rules?
But that's the standard for being a gangster is you have to break every rule. You can't listen
That's
to
what
anybody
John Gotti
ever.
said. John Gotti said. So when I watched Pablo Escobar, everywhere they been, they broke rules from elementary to the end.
Yeah.
All the other niggas I saw before me not follow, even when they got to prison, they didn't follow.
But the goal is to break the rules and then not get caught.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's what
No,
John Gotti, that's what he's doing. He's,
listen,
he's creating elaborate ruses
No,
to be able to break all the rules and get away with it.
John Gotti hated Sammy the Bull because he never went to prison and got caught. John Gotti hated him.
It must have felt very unfair.
Well, because you're not bound tested if you don't get caught. Why? Everybody get caught.
But that's what all the gangsters say about each other too. He never been to prison, so he ain't gangster.
Okay, you're not.
Yeah.
You're not.
You're not?
You're not.
I mean, you're still something.
You're nothing. You're nothing.
So you get 10 bodies, but you never went to prison and you're nothing?
You're nothing. Because
You're
you're
gangster.
Because get what?
You got 10 bodies.
Guess what?
And you're a master criminal. You got away with it.
All the niggas that get 10 bodies follow rule by nothing in there. He don't get 10 bodies in there. Why? It's easy to get 10 bodies shooting. In there, hand-to-hand combat knife. They don't get them same bodies.
Right.
They become Muhammad Yahweh.
He's saying some shit, but one thing about that power, that James St. Patrick, that motherfucker was killing and goddamn he was killing in jail, bro. Like he was killing in jail.
All the killers on the street that's the real shooters ain't the bad niggas in there. The bad niggas be them DMX dope fiend niggas we be laughing at smoking crack. Why? When them niggas get in there and get off that crack and go to eating all that starch, they look like Tookie. And them niggas be real dangerous. Cause dope fiend niggas dangerous. Them dope fiend niggas be dangerous. Them niggas down off on there on Skid Row, some of the most dangerous people in society. When you get in there, that's them dope fiend niggas you been laughing. Now they big homies. Say, look out, big homie. Say, look out, OG. So, yeah, miss me with the killer talk out here. You are not gangster if you ain't been to prison and prove your gangster. I ain't gangster, my nigga.
Right.
I stopped trying to play gangster as a little bitty boy when I didn't go to prison.
Well, then my cousin was all gangster. His ass ain't never been to prison. That motherfucker got locked up on some bullshit. That motherfucker got locked up on some ticket shit. That motherfucker about to cry. He was crying. Ain't no about to cry, crying and shit. Oh man. And be that nigga a whole different person now. Talking about jail and all this nigga. All before you talking about how you was so tough and that you can make it through. Now your ass been tested and you can't.
A gangsta, how are you feeling about Ray J's Gangsta since he got unceremoniously knocked the fuck out by Super Hot Fire last night?
I was hoping he killed Ray J last night. Y'all really hope Ray J got killed last night.
Why?
I'm ready for him to die.
Ray J is a great man, a great American.
You ain't no Ray, man. Nigga hating on the bitch that made him famous. His sister didn't make him famous. The Kim Kardashian tape did. He be thankful to them people.
You should be thankful to both of them.
So,
Brandy and...
Brandy don't fuck with him. He get a name. No. He done really made Brandy sick. That's why she don't fuck with him anymore. That's why I gotta come out. But Brandy, I'm sorry. He's a fuck up.
So she does never acknowledge him publicly, really?
Fuck up.
Damn, I never thought about that.
He's a fuck up.
Well, that's like Raven not acknowledging Orlando Brown.
Why would he's a fuck up?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you have a celebrity with a relatively clean-cut image, and then you have a sibling who's out of their fucking mind off drugs, you gotta separate. What else are you gonna do? You gotta just keep them at arm's length. And not talk. Remember Nick Carter and Aaron Carter?
Yeah.
You never heard a word from that cat throughout all that shit.
For one, you don't want to bash your brother if you're raised in a good home. You ain't gonna kick your brother in the ass, but you just don't acknowledge it.
Yeah, when you're famous, it's different. You can't just be arguing with him in the public eye.
You don't even argue with him at home.
Yeah.
Wow. He a fool. So then what I'm saying. Just 7-8 months ago, the boy was on stage with dripping blood, hiding by he finna die. He was in the hospital. He was in jail for threatening the baby mama with a gun. So he said he got 6 months to live. Nigga, gonna die. And you wasting time on earth if this is what you're doing in your last days. If mom tell me I got 6 months to live, nigga, I ain't fit to do no UFC boxing match.
You know what I mean?
No.
I mean, if he wants to live longer, he probably needs to get in shape. And if he trains for a boxing match, he's going to get in much better shape.
He don't
right?
want to live long. That's why I'm telling him go and die. Go and start telling himself he dying and lose weight and lay up somewhere.
Yeah.
Quit trying to act like you want to live long.
I mean, I'm going to be real. He came off very unwell.
Yeah, nigga, die.
It looked like he got knocked out too easy. It looked like he was just too like I can't find word the shit, but he looked bad. He did not make me have confidence in where
my
he's
nigga
at
should have
right
jumped
now.
on top of him and beat him in the face like the real UFC to fight. He just should have let him lay down there. He should have kicked him in his ass too. Taught him a lesson.
Super hot fire?
Yeah, he should have kicked him in the ass, kicked him in the face, do him like them niggas do him when they DPing you. Kick him all in his ass.
Well, you can't do that. They'll stop
UFC
you.
fight, yeah, you can.
Oh, you mean like
Man, he can come down there.
What? But he knocked him out the fight.
Man, you make the ref get there. Fight, you make me don't just stand over him, nigga. You do him like you do it. Yeah. You said, nigga, this brand your brother. You show him better. You man. You make an example because he been talking tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, he been talking tough, and he been talking about he gonna something. So he supposed to kick that nigga out of his ass like Montana did Broner. Bill Montana, Wood Broner had him walking to with them baby their leg.
Yeah.
Boy, ain't been right since.
It's a very rare black dude who will like threaten to basically rape their op.
Well,
But Jay has apparently just entered into that pantheon.
multiple times. He been fucking with Diddy.
Ray J?
He
In the
said
past?
he been fucking with Diddy. He been hollering free Diddy, advocating for Diddy. Man, we got federal testimony that Diddy is a calm drinker. He drank calm with his woman.
I don't think he drank. I think he just put it on his nipples.
Well, whatever he do, he like to taste it. The same thing.
Did he taste it?
That was the man said he like to taste it.
Don't make me ask the AI. Did he taste it?
Man, don't read the court testament. That's what the man flew in and said.
Well, listen, if he wants to taste it, he can taste it.
Yeah. I ain't, man, I ain't got a taste for a bunch of shit. Yeah. All the breastfeeding.
The nipple swirl was enough for me.
Man, I ain't tasted my cum now, nigga.
You never tried your own?
I ain't never tried mine.
You gotta sample the work.
No, I tried to eat from a white girl named Ginger in the 8th grade. She went to Workman Junior High. I went to Hutchinson Junior High. Me and my partner Montoya, I snuck my mama car out, went and picked up Montoya. Ginger was staying at Lucretia House. We snuck through the window. I had been hearing Googie and them old 19, 20-year-old niggas talking about eating. This was in 91. I put my mouth on that hairy shit. That red meat.
Red.
Motherfucker tangy. Motherfucker tangy.
My first time too.
Motherfucker tangy. Nigga, I tiptoe eat everybody today. Yeah, I nibble first. Yeah, I ain't just no nigga put my whole mouth on it, let my face get wet. I don't do none of that.
Now, 9 times out of 10.
I'm like Mister on the Color Purple.
Okay, I gotta see that because you keep
One position. I'm
gonna watch the Color Purple.
Hump and dump.
The first CIA tasted like shit. Terrible. Tasted like a total pile of fish.
Tangy?
Yeah.
Don't taste
It was
good.
tiny.
If something like tangy candy, sour now, later.
But I was working at the grocery store, and the next day I'm walking through the Mexican aisle, which had all kinds of weird, unfamiliar scents, with the Goya and the weird flavors and shit. And it just hit my nose, and it reminded me of the vagina that I had eaten the night before. I'm like 16 in high school, and I immediately started gagging in my mouth because it was reminding me of that.
Yeah.
That turned me off to eat for
I smelled
quite a while.
I was a kid that smelled this food before he ate it. So I
that's why I keep, man, you supposed to see what's happening.
Yeah, they'll tell you, you don't hear now who gonna make it, y'all. He eat my ass. You ain't never heard that about me.
Me neither.
Never. And I ain't no big tongue kisser.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I love to make it.
I'm a home run here, nigga. Barry Bond. Y'all run around high school. Yeah, Barry Bond. Yeah, everybody.
You gotta take some breaks and make out with her. You
man,
need her after you just
no.
Oh.
No.
Mr. Manners over here.
No, I thought that was foreplay. I didn't know it was after play.
Does everything.
I was taught different. Foreplay.
You off that good coke? We doing everything.
I thought once you get hard, everything is about the wheel. Get on the logger. What you get out of eating? Other than her moaning and messing your face up? Nothing.
Little intern, little interlude.
No, shit, no.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, white boy started that.
He's like sitting on it.
Yeah, white boy started that.
Yeah.
It just started, it's in 93. Once the gangbanging left California with the crack. All right, there. Yeah, once the gangbanging left California with the crack and brought that freaky shit, that porn world, it didn't know nothing about that.
Okay.
California niggas is responsible for pussy eating and gang banging and down low gangsters in America.
I'll take it, man. Well, not the down low gangsters.
No, that's what started. That's what started.
Yeah.
Them niggas out here, with the porn world, with the Hollywood niggas.
I think LA got the lowest percentage of down low gangsters of anywhere in America.
Prison population too high.
Oh, we ain't talking about prison. Prisons is on.
Oh, no. They do come home. You do know that. Only, yeah.
But as long as you stop right before you get out.
You can't stop. Them niggas ain't stopping. You just can't cut that shit out.
You're not addicted to it, right?
Girl booty, boy booty. You go get you one.
I mean, hey.
And if you don't win in there and had that, what make you stop?
But would you sit down with Fleece Johnson, or is that too tough for your image?
No, I sit down with Fleece. Yeah, I sit down with Fleece. I done talked to Fleece before.
Me and you might have to go meet up in Louisville.
Yeah, I tried to challenge him to a boxing match.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
Actually, that would be the crazy shit to be around him in person, because I interviewed him over the camera, so I don't know how big he is.
He getting frail and old now.
Yeah.
He old, frail, and feeble. He probably still got that old man strength. But yeah. He ain't that same warrior that he was when he had them glasses on that motherfucker.
He was doing that for survival back then.
No, he wasn't.
He had to take some booty to survive.
No, listen. Ain't no nigga taking it for survival. Might be giving it up for survival, but ain't no nigga taking it to survive.
Okay, but if you're a freaky ass frog like Fleece Johnson, you gotta take that booty to survive.
Yeah.
He's not gonna be able to just not take an ass.
From what I heard, him telling the story, nigga took his first.
Yeah.
So most niggas who had it start to take. Most kids who get molested end up molested. Most girls who got molested end up dating molesters. That's how that shit work for whatever reason.
That's tough. How are you feeling about the state of the Chud the Builder phenomenon?
He's coming home. Somebody from the crypto world made his bond.
Okay, so his gambling sponsor is trying to put up $1 million to get him out or whatever. I don't know, maybe they only have to put up 100K, but that's their newest gambling site. And it seems like that sponsor, Duel.com, who, I'm not gonna lie, they were talking to me about potentially doing something together, but they're flexing on me that they sponsored Gypsy Crusader, a Nazi, and then they're trying to bail out Chud the Builder, the most famous racist of our time. Apparently they like that kind of vibe.
I was a supporter of Gypsy the Crusader. I was the only black in that entire building supporting him. Shout out to Gypsy. There's one thing I know. I don't give a what you feel about Gypsy or Chud. This is America.
Right.
And America was built on racism, trying to be built on socialism, so we have a part of that there. But this is capitalism, but we still have racism. And what Chud is doing is not racism, it's prejudice.
What is the
Racism is an
difference?
act.
Explain the difference.
Racism is an act of creating laws. Racist laws. Prejudice. Jim Crow was laws, racist laws. Chud's not creating anything of racism to stop black people from doing anything. He's doing what black people do. Walk around being obnoxious, saying what you want to do to people. That's how I started out. Why Chud can't do it? Chud doing nothing different than me.
Okay, but the main thing that anybody cares about him doing is the fact that he's going up to black people, calling them the N-word. Racism is the belief that one racial group is inherently superior or inferior to another, resulting in prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism. I can't imagine anything more blatantly racist than walking up to a black person and using a word that we all know is loaded with meaning that suggests that you are inferior to the color of your skin.
I've used it against China Mac, y'all didn't have a problem. I used it against Aiden Ross, y'all didn't have a problem.
It carries no weight against a white guy or an Asian guy.
What you mean? I use it. What
It
you mean?
does nothing. You can it does nothing to me. I say it to you. We all know it's explosive.
So black people are so weak that we have to say they're the only people who can't handle the words?
I mean, in the defense of black people, look how long it took before Chud got shot.
But listen,
months and
I ain't been shot
dozens
yet.
of black
I've been
people.
worse. I done disrespected Jews and everybody. Everybody. So how can I do it and he can't?
if
Dead babies, Jews. I wish Asian babies got great, nigga. I said great. But I want to say, because this is free speech. This is my word. Who am I hurting? Can I call you?
So
You don't have a right to hurt somebody.
Trump
You
is not the
walk
same
around as
struggle as
rappers
you.
And black people disrespecting black women, calling them bitches. But now can't nobody call you a It's their word.
So you and Chud are on the same mission?
I'm with Chubb.
Wow.
Them niggas are chipping out, Chubb. I've been trying to get a chip out. I've been trying to get a wood in the chip out. What's the A-Trey gangster name that got killed? Lil Sody?
Sody, yeah.
I've been targeting niggas, hoping I can get them to chip out either with my gun or with my mace. The same thing.
you are
I
not-
mean,
you-
Soulja Boy,
yeah.
I've been walking around
Okay.
doing this.
I see it. You are quite similar to him, mission-wise, yeah.
I'm with you, Chud. Free speech, baby. I'm with you. I can't wait to hug you, baby. These niggas, they're chipping out. They're not acting like real humans. You fucking savage, Chud. Me and you, we're proving this together.
But look, so
We're
few
proving
black
it
people
together.
were willing to do anything violent to him. It took months of him offending
Why
all
they
these
do
different
anything
black
violent
people.
to him?
And nobody was actually doing anything
But
to
they
him.
do something violent to each other every
He
day.
finally with the wrong guy.
He didn't f with the wrong
The guy
guy.
ran up on him. He didn't shoot him.
They were f***ing with Chubb when he came out of court.
Right.
They were f***ing with Chubb when he came out of court. And guess what? He stood on it, baby.
But
He stood on it and said,
he got
Hatred.
now. He's one of the biggest names on social media now, and they finally found one black dude who was willing to attack him.
yeah.
And his dumb ass shot himself in the leg.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty funny, right?
He shot who in the leg? Chubb shot himself in the leg?
He shot himself in the
Why
leg
would you
too.
be an attack? You're not playing for the attack.
Yeah.
I bet won't nobody else trying to attack him.
King Von never shot himself in the leg.
Well, King Von was running in the prison, playing like he was gay to go to PC to do something. That's even worse.
They do that in Chicago.
I'd rather shoot myself in the leg than have to go play like I'm gay.
I've been told that you can't do that in LA. It's dishonorable to like get yourself
Chubb, you're
put
an
up off a
honorable man.
module, but in
Chubb,
Chicago you can do
I
that.
shot myself in the leg too behind some niggas bothering me too, Chubb, right
Wow.
there.
Wow.
I shot myself too, Chubb. I done maced plenty niggas. I beat 3 aggravated assaults with a deadly weapon, Chubb, for me from online. I'm 3, Chubb. I'm 3-0, Chubb. On these chimps, because they're gonna chip out. Why? Nobody on fucking earth, Chud, gets mad over words. Because they taught us in children, well, most of these chimps and monkeys wasn't taught, Chud, and these gorillas, as they call themselves, they wasn't taught that sticks and stones made my bones and words would never hurt me. So they grew up like their mothers, being emotionally responsive males who will try to hurt somebody, first with the disrespect of a business, but they'll kill each other, Chud, over the slightest disrespect. So I think you're doing us some justice.
Wow.
You're helping us take out our trash, and you're exposing the hypocrisy that anybody can disrespect American black people as long as you're not black. They'll kill another black person, but they won't kill me, Chud. I've been disrespecting these monkeys and these chimps forever. I go find the lowlife, Chud. I just don't pick out just any old black. I go find the lowlife of the black society, and I tell them, come on, you I'll put your ass in jail, I'll shoot you, I'll make you. In the name of I can say what the fuck I want to say. If you try to attack me, I'm going to do what you
Okay, but isn't that part of the problem here is like Chud is targeting any old black person, and you have been targeting like rappers that you have actual beef with?
Well, I target any old Asian people. I made Houston news. I made Houston, Texas. I made national news because I just targeted some old Asian people.
Mm.
I got into it with China Mac, but I just went and targeted the whole Asian community. Nobody seemed to have a problem with it. They found it funny. It went viral, and I made hundreds of thousands of dollars off of it. So what the f is Chud doing wrong?
But you got negative repercussions as well, right?
What? I just lost a few shows.
Right.
I shot the gun at a few niggas, but guess what? That builds my credibility, my stature. I got beaten 3, Chud, and guess what? You're gonna beat this too, bud. They'll attack you outside the courtroom. You get the right lawyers, you got to still remember, you have white privilege, and you still got the white court system on your side, Chud, so we can't lose, buddy.
Right.
But
Right.
just have a problem in court, not us.
So you think that he's gonna beat
I
this
know for a
charge?
fact he's gonna beat it.
Really?
Yeah, I know
I
for
feel
a
like
fact.
most
Just
people
like
seem
Harvey
pretty confident
Weinstein
he's
just
not.
beat it, and Bill Cosby and R. Kelly and did it, didn't. This is the white man's land. You know all that.
Stop.
That's why I got with you. I can't get my white buddy.
What is that?
This is white man land. That was, man. The Harvey Weinstein, that man, what are you talking about? The nigga got always the charge is coming on. Don't worry about it. All right.
What makes you so confident?
Look at the kid that killed the health worker guy. Look how much favor the court is giving.
Luigi.
Oh, man, you've never seen such a big case where they're saying, hey, police illegal search and seizure, y'all cannot use the most critical evidence to free this kid.
Well, it seems like they really, really fucked up, right?
No, it seems like they're really giving this white kid the benefit of the doubt. When they don't give nobody else but white people the
But
benefit
you know
of
what
the
they
doubt.
both have in common?
What?
They're hot. Luigi and Chud, both good-looking guys.
Chud's a funny looking motherfucker.
He got that mustache and shit, but I mean, like, I feel
See,
like
that is a honky tonk black. That's a
He's
honky
decent
tonk.
to look at,
That's
right?
that honky.
Oh, it's fine,
That's that honky's mustache.
right.
See, that's why I love Chud. He don't remind me of a white boy. He remind me of a honky from the old days.
How do I become a honky?
Man, you pink toe. You pink toe. You ain't honky. You
What
ain't
is a
no
pink
real
toe?
wood. You ain't a real wood.
No, you're right.
You like this too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, me and you buds.
No.
Me and Chud will be neighbors, not buds, but neighbors. What's going on, neighbor? Like Obama, white granddaddy, and his black granddaddy, they used to argue about politics and racism.
You think Chud would be able to live in the same neighborhood as you?
I would be in Chud's neighborhood.
Oh, you'll move into his neighborhood.
I ain't never lived in an all-black community, never in my life.
Right. Well, how does it change how you view Chud if he was in fact fucking men and dressing up as a woman and all these trans accusations?
Man, they said Eddie Murphy got caught with a trans.
They
They said,
did,
Mace,
right?
they said Mace the rapper got caught with a trans. They said, I can name go all down the list. All these rappers got caught with trannies. What's the boy named? Bobby, Slow,
Valentino.
Bobby, all these niggas been caught with thugs, them been caught with trans. Woody said him, Woody said him and the boy that shot up the bus, folks, the transvestite. Woody
right,
went home.
yeah.
Yeah. So all these niggas done been with him. All these niggas have been known with the boys.
So if Thug can do it, Chud can do it.
No.
Oh.
It don't matter what you do with your nigga. If we do business together, we neighbors, or I have an admiration for you.
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter what you do, because nigga, some honorable gay guys.
Right.
There's some real, and you can't with them. Chuck one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And who cared that the white boy get his ass played in? I'm sure your ass done been played in a few times.
Not really.
No.
I sampled it one time.
That's what I'm talking about. See, white boys, you can't see white boys.
When I was 16,
The
I
white-
put a finger in there real quick in the shower. A little bit of soap. Haven't touched it since.
See, the white boy, this is why he can conquer the world. He's adventurous.
Mm-hmm.
He go places other people would dare not to go.
That's
so
right.
you can't fault a white boy that's being adventurous.
Yeah.
So no, man, it's a whole bunch of these niggas like to lay on their backs, put the heels of their feet
But
to their head,
I
and
will
let their
stand on
girl
this.
going up.
It does not make you gay because you get pegged.
Man, it's a picture of Go Yayo hanging upside down with that hole wide open.
And I don't think that makes him gay.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying.
Curious?
You're adventurous.
Sure. Adventurous?
Yeah, some people call it curious, but you're adventurous to
Yeah.
go where people dare not to go.
That was a good time back then.
So whether Chud does that or not, it don't mean nothing.
Right.
When we hear black people say all the time, white men can't ever call me a nigga.
Mm.
We hear people all the time, drop your address, drop your low. It's the reason why George Zimmerman and every other black police officer, whoever that done something to us, can walk the streets and have no fear, because black people do not have a mechanism in their head to have retribution for other people.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever they done to us in slavery, they hit a switch to make us look at each other and say, get that nigga. And then when y'all do something, have mercy and compassion, and I'm gonna punch you. Because for the disrespect, if Chubb was black, he would have been dead.
Mm.
If he didn't walk up to black, he would have been dead. He would have been maimed and killed like you see them do that old white man in the streets one time in New York.
So you think a black streamer who is going around in white neighborhoods talking shit to white, so you're saying talking shit to black people,
Yeah.
calling them racist things.
Yeah. There's no way a black streamer in 2026, other than Charleston White, will go around in America saying shit to saying something crazy to white people.
Mm.
I'm about the only nigga that'll do it.
That's interesting.
And I don't want to lose money. And I don't want to make my white friend mad, because why? They my closest allies on earth.
Right.
Not the Mexican, not the Chinese, not the North Korean.
You be getting money with the whites.
The one I went to school with, and I understand their language.
Okay.
And we can talk, and we got an understanding. Why? We got the same rights. Why? You gave them to me.
Uh-huh.
You gave them to me.
Thank you. I wasn't there. It was many years before I was born.
Same
But
thing. I'm talking to the spirit of your ancestors.
okay, thank you.
That was my ancestor talking to your ancestors.
Well, I'd like to speak to your ancestors
You
and say
talking to them. You talking to them when you put us here.
that whole slavery thing, super up.
You just been talking to the mother nigga.
Not
You
into
were
it.
talking to the nigga in the house. Nat Turner was in the house first and learned how to talk and speak. To come out here and talk to the dumb slave, to even tell you how to revolt. So I'm a house nigga. That's why I gave that field nigga that hat over there. The field nigga.
But why is field on that hat spelled with a PH?
Oh, well, so it don't offend the politically correct.
Oh, really?
Man, you can't walk into work and have a real field nigga around say they're gonna fire you off the job.
Interesting. Why did you post a photo with QCP yesterday? What's your relationship?
Me and QCP been pretty tight for like 3 years.
Really?
Yeah, you've been tight for like 3 years.
I would think there's a lot of people that he's tight with that would not with you. That's interesting.
He almost $100 millionaire. Why would he disassociate himself? When him, Corey Gamble, a lot of billion and millionaires, homie, they got a group chat where they share my videos amongst each other. That's how he and I met.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they think I'm very intellectual.
Well, I get that.
And he done paid me a couple times to do some events in Atlanta.
Okay.
So, very, very professional, upstanding, a businessman.
But like compare that to somebody like Big Bank. I'm assuming he's not really like.
Big Bank, a real street nigga.
But you guys were going to be doing a podcast at one point.
Yeah, we still is. Yeah, me.
Oh, now it's lined up again?
You know, I didn't cancel it. He just didn't pay for the flight, and I didn't have time to go fly there. But he missed a great opportunity.
And so does QCP ever tell you like, hey, stop saying things about my close friends, my political allies?
He know I'm a big fan. He know I'm one of the little baby's biggest fans.
Right.
Everybody know that. But ain't nobody off limits when it comes to conversation and the truth or whatever, jokes or anything. Okay. So he ain't never said nothing. The admiration. The admiration for the things that he heard me say, and plus, he done talked to the old man Pops. I done put him on the phone with the old nigga. They admire my lineage, that old man. So I done talked to Corey Gamble. Me and Kanye used to go back. Me and Kanye spent years, a whole year. I don't know what part of the world he was on. Man, we spent still almost all night long writing paragraphs or sharing spiritual ideology with each other.
Mm. A lot of people like to use QCP as an example of how a lot of rappers in the game like Boosie are hypocrites because they'll go so hard on somebody like 6ix9ine, and then when QCP gets allegedly exposed for being a snitch or having cooperated with police in the past, they don't really have any oxygen for that.
Right.
Do you think that is an accurate critique?
Well, it's an accurate critique because he really didn't snitch.
How so?
Who's proved the paperwork to say he's done it? It's speculation.
So they do have paperwork, don't they?
Well, that's why I say everybody's torn. When you got paperwork, nobody's torn.
Uh-huh.
When you got real paperwork,
The
nobody's
paperwork
torn.
did come out.
I hadn't really seen the discussion. I remember it hit like maybe 3 years ago.
Yeah.
But from what I understood, he was more of a witness than a participant in the crime.
I won't rehash the details and stuff.
But let me
It's
just
been
say,
a while, but
I had to think about what you asked me.
okay.
He have called me and asked me to stop saying something about somebody.
Okay.
When that little girl from Fort Worth, Enchanting died.
Right.
I was going in on Gucci.
Who was signed to Gucci, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I was going in on it, and he sent me a message, and then I called him. And he told me what all Gucci done and tried to put him in rehab. I ain't said nothing about Gucci since.
Mm.
And then I came back and done a Say Cheese TV interview and I said what somebody told me close to him said, and I never said his name. But yeah, so I never said nothing about him since.
You haven't said anything about Gucci, even given what went down with him and Pooh Shiesty?
I have, but not in a bad manner.
Yeah.
Gucci did. I called him RD.
Okay.
That's RD now. That is RD.
Roger Davis.
Yeah, because ain't no Gucci would have never told nothing.
Right.
Yeah. Gucci would have went to back to sip and serve and put them top goals in his mouth, took them veneers out. And no.
It is crazy that if he were to become intoxicated again, if he were to go back to drinking lean, if he were to be like outside in the streets, pulling up on people, do all these things that are like really, really bad for his life and for his likelihood of living a long life, that I feel like hip hop would instantly fall in love with him again and wouldn't give a fuck about the snitching shit.
hip hop love crash outs.
Yeah.
They love crash out.
Yeah. They resent him because they stopped giving him good content by becoming a sober person with a mature life.
Man, all your homeboy be mad at you when you get a good bitch.
Yeah.
And she take you in, you seem like you done changed a lot, man, the bitch done, oh, man, granddad and them had that.
I get it.
Like
My fans were bummed when I got a girlfriend back in the day.
Man, just like on Saffron and Son, Woodrow got Esther. That's the game. Nigga, you know, that's the game, man. All your partners and everybody be mad at you when you were the street nigga and you go in the house and kick your feet up and pick your toe with the bitch. They want to crash out. They want to crash out. Hip hop is looking for a next motherfucker to be killed. And then cry, homies like the toxic lovers. They good when it's good. But if it's good for too long, they need something stimulating. And what they gonna do? Somebody starts an argument or a fight. Why? To fucking make up. That's the thrill and the feels of this shit.
Yeah.
And that's what hip hop been giving us for damn near 40 years.
Yeah.
So now, hip hop don't have no more dancing like Kid and Play that can give us something else to look at. Ain't no more LL Cool J that's talking I need love. And ain't no more Rod Wave, he sad. Everybody's sad, in pain, haunted. So God just shit. Yeah. I'm stuck on Lil Baby and Finesse 2 times.
What about the music?
Yeah, I'm stuck on Lil Baby and Finesse 2 times.
You don't feel like Lil Baby kind of lost it at a certain point?
No. He talking money talk. Yeah, he talking money talk. He sneaking and fucking these nigga hole. He talking money player talk. What the player do with the money? Make all the pretty boys upset. Cause they been cute all their life fucking a hole. And now the funny with the big nose and the bucked out eyes and the funny looking ugly lip coming through with the money fucking on the hole. And he a pervert, they say. Boy, long. Everybody hate that kind of nigga. Everybody hate that kind of nigga.
You think Lil Baby's a pervert because he's too long?
I done some video in which he want to come up with a pill, they say, to try to stop you from jacking off. They said, that boy, yeah.
I've talked about this too.
That's why they said that.
No. Did I get that from you or did you talk about that?
He didn't get that from me. I'm just repeating what I got from a reliable source.
He wanted to create.
And I heard more. He's the whole, but that's all them. Listen.
I don't think there's a big market in hip hop in particular for men who have a problem where they jerk off.
Most don't want to stop jerking off.
A pill.
Most people don't want to stop jerking off. Most niggas don't want to stop. That's a childhood perversion.
Yeah, it's harmless for most of us.
Yeah, that's a childhood perversion. Yeah, I'm jacking off with a woman. Yeah, look, I ain't by myself. Yeah, you feel guilty by yourself.
I mean, look how popular pills are. Those are pills that make you more or jerk off more. Like, what is the market for the antidote to that makes you so you don't get a boner? Like, this just doesn't seem like there's a market out there for that. Like, he must have a real problem.
I'm telling you, yeah. How would they say?
I've never experienced that, and I don't think anybody I know has ever experienced it.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Well, I done seen them with them uncles. When we used to play them games and go hang out in the trap, them uncles coming home from prison, and then being in the room with them VCRs and them game tape, and saying, man, what's your uncle there doing, man? They've been all day. Man, ain't nobody not with him. See, that's what we say, man. Just say, man, you can't come home. You can't. So listen, it's some in prison, homie. That every time a fine woman come to work, they run to the door and jack out. And when she get to the window and make eye contact, he might be hanging upside down in the cell, breathed up, jack out with monsters.
Yeah.
You can't just mentally flip a switch.
If that gets you through the day, I'll take that over you f***ing men in the ass.
I'd rather you play Muslim boy. Get with them Akbar, because if Akbar didn't catch you doing that, they gonna kick you in your ass.
I feel like it's gonna scratch a different itch, right?
Man, if Brother Rod didn't catch you in the cell all day doing that woman, they'll kick your ass in the name of Ashallah.
How did you feel seeing 6ix9ine kind of put on a clinic in front of Big Bank and really corner him and trap him and put him in a position where he looked kind of, he looked weird because he wasn't willing to say the truth about his friends.
It's a guy on iHeart named Loon. He did the same shit.
To Bank?
To me.
Oh.
With Thug Man. always trying to justify rap, right?
Yeah,
You so real, you ain't real within.
Oh, he did what Bank did.
He did
and
what Bank
I
did.
got
I
it.
made him look stupid.
Right, because now 6ix9ine is kind of like a student of you in a way, in
So,
terms
hold
of
on.
going on podcasts with street dudes and telling them how hypocritical they're being.
So soon as I watched that, I immediately called Banks and said, boy, he destroyed you.
Mm.
I said, Banks, you were set up to lose. How you going to his habitat? You supposed to bring him over to your habitat. You went in his habitat in his house.
Yeah.
With that big old Hollywood set up like stage as a street.
Mm.
I said, you went as a street real.
Right.
He showed up as an entertainer with facts.
Mm.
You showed up as a real street. You ain't no street no more. But because you once was in the streets, you still have some residue.
And he's friends with all these people that 6ix9ine's attacking.
Remember, you still have, because of that, you have that residue.
Yeah.
That's why you feel bad about having to call the police even to defy snitching at this age, right?
Right.
I told him you showed up as a real, and he showed up as an entertainer with facts, a big old screen to stop and point at.
Yeah. That helped.
Not only did that
You
help,
know?
not only
It's
did
one
that
thing
help,
to pull up like a little
Hold on,
laptop or something, but the
this-
huge screen. I
boy,
think.
this was, they picked him apart.
Yeah.
And let me just finish it. Not only that, the color scheme. See,
Right.
psychologically, the color scheme. You up here as a real nigga, almost on a Nickelodeon-like setup,
Yeah.
colorful stage. The chair you sitting in got you looking this small, so you look little. Psychological.
Yeah.
The camera
Yeah.
setting had you slanted, so you look vulnerable. 6ix9ine, and you stay relaxed at the back, right? 6ix9ine kept standing to the front of the chair,
Yeah.
and it made him look like a giant every time he sat up.
Mm.
So every theatrics was a point, and I'm sitting there watching that shit saying, "Oh man, they destroying my boy." And the more I watched it, and the more he couldn't just say, "Yeah, you right."
Right.
I ain't lying. Why
When
he
he-
want?
when he
That
ended
the main thing. Why the fuck, if a nigga telling the truth, a nigga won't say, you know what, bro? You absolutely motherfucking right. Now, sometimes at certain points, he say, I'm with you when you right. Now, I'm with you when you right. Thank you, bro. Just thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. The nigga telling the motherfucking truth. Like, why everybody so against the fucking truth, bro? Like, y'all niggas against the truth? That should wake up a lot of motherfucking people like, damn, these niggas really living a life of lies, bro. These niggas panicking like a motherfucker when the truth come out. Boy, they panicking like a motherfucker when the truth come out. You know how easy it is to get away with wrong if you just lying? Y'all niggas living a life of lie?
Called and said, "Homie, that Mexican y'all got a problem with just murdered the hip hop street culture.
Mm.
He just destroyed. You nigga can't never talk street again. Your lyrics would never be this effective no more. He alone, with his truth and facts and his genius way of entertaining the masses without music.
Right.
Without music, he used voice and fluctuation. So, homie, he picked it. Homie, I said, oh, this was a masterpiece. So,
walk shit.
oh, that's beautiful. Oh,
He
man.
takes one funny thing and he says it over and over and over like a hook. Like
Repetition.
a hook in a song, yeah.
Repetition.
Yeah.
That shit was hard.
So that's going to become a slogan. That's going to become a mantra
Yeah.
for today's youth going forward. In the classroom.
It wasn't that direct, but it kind of had the effect of making Big Bank look like he wasn't really with the shit because he's saying something so aggressive
You know
in front
why?
of him over and
You know
over.
why?
And Big Bank's not going to crash,
You know
but
why?
it makes him look
Big
kind of
Banks
strange,
ain't
right?
been in life no more.
Yeah.
You know what I told Big Banks almost a year ago? I said, homie, you can't straddle the fence. You're either media journalist or real. You cannot come over here and side with your friends.
Right.
And if I come over here and say the truth, as a journalist, you have to remain neutral. You can't show that you for this. You can't even really give your personal thought if you're a media guy. So when you come over here and you base your platform off your friends' street codes and principles, you just put yourself in either in a box or you have a glass ceiling. Because when somebody not street come over here, you can't stand with them
Right.
if they don't pacify street people. So when I said, hey, Bank, man, we got to do one. And so what I told Banks here, I said, me and you got to sit down and you want to have a natural talk, homie, like men. No theatrics, I ain't coming with no trolling. And then me, you, and Ray Daniels need to sit down. I said, cause Ray Daniels is the voice, homie.
Shut up, Ray.
I said, me, you, and Ray Daniels sit down. He said, man, I'm gonna put it together. Schedule-wise, me and my agent be mad enough because I stop what I'm doing and fly somewhere. And that's what I did. She was like, man, this ain't even on schedule. So I said, hey, man, just pay for the airline ticket. So this is what I'm telling the black platform like Banks and Revolt. I'm saying, homie, listen, y'all can only go so far, not gonna get nobody nothing. And y'all make all the money. Y'all don't pay for flights, no rooms, no nothing. And this y'all with Revolt TV. Why wouldn't I keep going over with no jumping flag and then they paying me what I'm asking is my value and y'all won't even book me a flight?
Yeah, the game has changed.
Y'all won't even book me a flight.
People want to get compensated.
And y'all are monetized gonna make this gonna be a wealth of you when me and you sit down and talk to you. And I'm doing it for free. When I normally charge a fee. And I want to come back and do it again and we might can start some real conversation. So I was trying to put something in place for some future topics. But
them boys gonna make all the damn money. They ain't wanna damn spread nothing. God damn. They ain't wanna pay for nothing, but it's all good.
Banks got some insanely huge shit coming up.
Hey, listen, word on the street is nothing. Why? Because get nobody nothing. And y'all make all the money. Y'all don't pay for flights, no rooms, no nothing. And this y'all with Revolt TV. Why wouldn't I keep going over with no jumping flag and then they paying me what I'm asking is my value and y'all won't even book me a flight?
Yeah, the game has changed.
Y'all won't even book me a flight.
People want to get compensated.
And y'all are monetized gonna make this gonna be a wealth of you when me and you sit down and talk to you. And I'm doing it for free. When I normally charge a fee. And I want to come back and do it again and we might can start some real conversation. So I was trying to put something in place for some future topics. But I can't get it all the way, y'all, man.
Right.
I put the idea out there. And I'm doing this to help clean you up. Because right now, it's hard for you to even come back and speak again about anything street. You have to damn near turn into a Wayne Brady.
You think it's going to be tough for Bank going forward?
Yeah. To talk street.
I got word on the streets is that Bank's got some insanely huge shit coming up.
Hey, listen, word on the street is nothing. Why? Because Atlanta don't have a big media outlet to be insane.
He's the guy now, right?
He's small, though. I ain't seen him touch 1 million views since Mill Woody.
I mean, Thug.
He ain't touched it. I call that.
The 6ix9ine thing, for better or for worse?
I call that. When I ain't say I call that, but that didn't do no bunch of number without 6ix9ine. So what I'm saying is, no street podcast that uphold really has numbers like that.
But do you notice how, like, it feels like the industry...
Atlanta dead.
The industry always has, like, a new street podcaster that they're, like, trying to push.
Well,
and I'm not saying that there's anything inorganic about what Big Bang has been building, but it feels like for a while they were trying to say Matt Hoffa was going to be the next big podcaster.
Destroy him.
They tried to say Loon was going to be the next big podcaster. It feels like they're always trying... Because they hate the fact that as white boys and regular ass people
like me, and like
end up being the biggest voices in the culture, right?
Why? Because there are more law-abiding citizens of people who think right rather than people who want to do wrong.
And a civilian can have a conversation about the gangsters, but the gangsters, for the most part, can't really tell you anything of value about civilians.
No.
Academics can tell you about the gangster shit and normal people shit, but the mega gangster dude don't really understand normal people.
So when I look at everybody in Atlanta, I'm gonna get on all their platforms. None of them is emerging, and none of them is really growing in followers and influence outside of the young lady live with Carissa. The rest of them have been stagnant. When you look at their numbers, they don't have superseding numbers. When you look at their engagements, when you look at on TikTok, you don't see none of, unless they got a big name like me, 6ix9ine, they don't have viral clips going around. I've been studying Atlanta. They're trying to go breathe life in Atlanta because Atlanta have a street roof that sits over their head. They're stuck there. They're stuck in quicksand. When you look at the rappers, nigga, ain't nobody flourishing in nothing but probably real estate and going to work. But when you look into the entertainment world, outside of Billy Gang Cushions, YK Nice, Atlanta is not the shit outside of Atlanta. Nobody's from Atlanta getting viewed on no major platform. Nobody's from Atlanta getting hit on streaming. When Kai took streaming there, it was so dead he had to leave. They had the black streamer in the world. They couldn't do nothing with it.
You know who got it is that Fat Smack.
They ain't got nothing.
He got Cardi on that shit. That shit he's about to be huge.
So they don't have nothing, homie.
Well, I'm just saying. He's
So,
about to be
but
one.
him, but outside that, Atlanta was a mecca.
Yeah.
It was a mecca. What killed it? Street codes and street.
Shooting people.
Street.
Ordering murder.
No. Streeters who became rappers who started ordering murders, acting like street.
Right.
Before then, it was rapping street. All of them. It was rapping street.
Yeah.
Except Shout It Low.
Think about like throughout the 90s and the 2000s, how the shit that would impress us, like 50 Cent we thought was the craziest shit ever because he got shot a couple times.
9 times, yeah.
Nobody gives a fuck if you got shot 9 times anymore. You got to kill 9 people. Now we're talking.
You got to kill, you have to die.
Yeah.
If you ain't killed or died, we don't give a... Well, now, you get shot like somebody... What's the NBA young nigga got shot in the head?
Ben 10? Or,
No, the other. He ended up preaching and giving life saving. It's a bunch of these little niggas that got shot and came back to live and because they didn't die, they ain't nothing.
Yeah.
So, I'm saying, at this age, shouldn't this shit go back to being entertainment? Because at one point in time, rapping was pretty good when they had a bunch of studio gangsters.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I'm with you. Let's find us some R&B singers or go country.
Yeah, I want to start like a little, like a acapella like boys group. Like get a bunch of gang members, but get them to wear suits, and then they can all kind of snap their fingers and harmonize.
Why gang members? Why we can't get a bunch of nerds?
They don't have to be from gangs. They're gonna be a little street though. They gotta have some edge.
So another Backstreet Boys kind of group.
Yeah, but we're gonna find like the best ones in the whole. Actually, really, I shouldn't be saying this is a great idea. Holy shit.
Damn sure will.
I'm just kind of freestyling, but it's a great idea.
So
a gang member boy group.
Man, them niggas go. Man, they
gotta go K-pop.
Man, you draw. So their audience comes with a risk.
No, okay. None of them are from the same city. So you don't got to worry about putting a Crip and a Blood together because we got a New York guy, a Cali guy, a Texas guy.
I'm gonna tell you something.
It's gonna get complicated.
I'm gonna tell you something. What I once heard it say in the hood. You can take a nigga out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the. So when you go get them from different cities, they come with homeboys and friends that's go beef with each other because they're from different cities. But if you go get a kid that's not attached to anything risky, why do we need at-risk kids? Why do we need at-risk?
Because the culture like demands some level of risk and edge to anyone that we're going to be interested in.
don't have no risk or edge. Showed up fat, sang, and sad.
He like shot at his girlfriend recently.
That was recently, but before he became big, when he showed up fat and sad, he didn't have an edge.
But you still have to kind of believe that he had been through a bunch of shit in the
No,
streets,
he was
right?
sad. He didn't have to prove
But he was
nothing.
sad about how much crazy shit he had done in the streets,
He was sad about his friends dying. This going. So when you're sad, you don't have to prove it. It's when you're bad you have to prove it. Acting mad.
Yeah. Damn.
So now, man, let's go get some clean cut niggas like you, man. You got some nieces and some nephews that can sing and tap dance.
No.
And you might can put with a gal that can shake her ass.
I understand like street culture more than I understand like whatever other culture like a bunch of white kids snapping their fingers together would appeal to.
As long as you've been around, you don't know how to make one of them pentatonic spreads. So
No.
don't tell me you understand street culture.
Luckily, I've avoided that.
You ain't mean no, man.
I don't wanna go to jail.
Yeah, but you say you understand street culture.
Well, I understand a little bit.
No, you don't understand.
I'm not saying I understand the whole way. Can I
You
get
know
your
the
phone
players,
with questions?
Adam, and you know the big players.
Yeah.
They telling you all the highlights in the gruesome.
Right.
You don't know them niggas in the middle. We going on, me and you going on a podcast tour taking you to the middle of America.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to the middle of America, man. We're going to eat it in all the old black places.
And that's something that I kind of like envy about you is that you got famous and just immediately got on the road, started seeing America, tapping in with the people every possible way. Whereas for me, it's like I blew up and it immediately became clear to me that traveling wasn't really going to be the thing because I have to sit in the fucking office and do podcasts all day.
And you can't trust these niggas to run the ship. They're going to run it down.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit of that.
You already knew that. And you got 7 holes to film over here, so you can't.
Exactly. And every week of my life, it's just I look at the schedule and it's just madness. Like I just have so much shit that I got to do. And so it's like I don't travel, but I want to. I want to like start squeezing it in and just doing it anyway.
Hey, you know why I damn near turned down the first show?
Why?
When I said I was going to do it.
A fair show?
You remember the first show when I was like, nah, man, tell me I ain't going to do it. Because I got to be honest.
Why?
When you said you got to go and rush me off the phone to go shoot a porn scene,
Oh.
I envied you.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, you just thought that seemed like a cooler way of life?
Yeah. Man, motherfucker hang up on me. Say, I got to go shoot a porn scene. Rush me off the phone.
I mean, that's my life. You know, sometimes I got to do porn. I know it is.
I don't want to do it, but that's a hell of a life to live.
That's like the one thing that rich and famous people will talk to me about, and they will just be in disbelief, and they just have to ask me about every element of it because they just can't wrap their head around it.
Yeah, say, get away from him. I tell my wife, get away from that nigga over there talking about that porn shit. Man, sit down somewhere. Yeah, just try to ease in on that shit.
Definitely. So, okay, this is something I got to ask you about. You're a friend of 607 Unk.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that you've seen the situation unfolding in which Skinny from the Nine has been accused by Jalise of taking advantage of her while she was loaded, drunk as hell. She's claiming that Skinny from the Nine basically had sex with her when she wasn't able to consent. And this is just looking like a crazy ass scandal as far as the 607 Unk universe goes.
Oh, no, I ain't seen that.
Oh, you didn't see that? Wow, breaking news. Here we go.
Oh.
It's obviously, just to add more context, it's hit different because of the fact that everybody knows Jalise to be such a terrible drunk.
First thing. My first thought as you were saying that, I don't know nothing about this shit. That's a whole line. That's a bitch mad about something. Why? Any grown bitch that's running to the internet to say that her pussy been tampered with, and she still got DNA on her pussy and in her pussy, and these niggas got action and money, I'm running to the police. I call bullshit. That's why I call bullshit on the Diddy shit. Cause ain't now time have Cassie went to the police. If a nigga do something to you, much as women put police in jail for just threatening them and fighting up the house, nigga take your pussy and you drunk, and you can remember he did it, I call bullshit if you ain't hit 911.
Right. But she claims that she went and tried to get her kid and that they basically told her that they couldn't do it because, I don't know.
They lying. She lying. Man, if you called 911 and said I was raped her last night, they showing up, if they see a black and ugly like 607 Monk, he talking about.
But nobody's saying that on.
But I'm just saying, if you call the police and say I was raped here last night, don't nobody give you an explanation. They're sending somebody out.
Yeah.
Man, I done called the police for some bullshit they done showed up.
Her explanation of the whole kid thing left a lot to be desired in a lot of people's minds. It kind of felt like she was not necessarily being real.
You don't need a kid. You say I've been raped, right? They going over there. Was you over here last night? Yeah, they were here. Do y'all have footage? Can we get the footage? This is a rape scene now.
Right.
Man, that's content. She trying to create some new content for. It's no different, homie, than a little girl saying, Adrian Brown and them touched her, and now I'm back over here in the mix.
I mean, the weird thing about that with Jalise, is that it's hard to decipher what her motive. Yeah, for sure. Because he got cameras all over his house, so they got video footage of him. Yeah.
So hold on. He must have been good.
The Skinny from the Nine.
Man, listen, if bitch getting drunk and she can remember,
right?
Normally you vaguely remember. She remember details, right?
Yeah.
No.
When we watch the video,
you
can kind of see him like her going over, giving him a kiss on the forehead and shit.
She was playing drunk with that nigga. You know how them hoes play drunk. So they can be extra freaky.
So you think she came up with this after the fact? Is
Man,
more likely?
yeah, man, that's so she don't look down on him on being freaky.
So do you look down on Jalise by default? Like, is she already somebody that is kind of on your shit list of people that you don't necessarily trust?
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, okay. I figured you had spent time around her.
No, I ain't know.
Oh, okay.
I ain't know. No, me and Unc do business.
Right.
We don't just hang. We real business partners that becoming friends. I don't hang with my partner friends. They're his friends. But this is what I'm saying. She been in the mix around a bunch of niggas on podcasts, doing this, at this house,
Right.
that house. Yes, that's a household. They go from house to house. At some house, she gonna have a problem till she get to the next house. To a nigga boyfriend or wife up.
Right.
Yeah, like the couch hopping nigga who ain't got nowhere to stay, eventually find somewhere to stay, laying on the couch, cleaning up. So now, I call it bullshit. Because in today's time, homie, in the Me Too movement, there ain't too many women withholding no drunk, and she can recall it.
I mean, the weird thing about it is that there's mad different examples of her saying basically that it wasn't rape, but saying that she felt like it was sexual assault because she was too fucked up to be able to consent. And then when she talks to people on the phone from 911 or whatever kind of police services she's communicating with, they're basically like, no, that's rape. And she seemed kind of uncomfortable with the idea of it being called rape, even though it's like, you're saying he had sex with you. That's the technical definition of rape.
Yeah. No, you can't come get it away. You showed up getting drunk with consent. You showed up getting drunk with consent.
Right.
We walked in, we in the house all day chilling with consent. We drinking, we touching on each other, we laughing. We get in the bed with consent. We touching, we half naked. When did we ask each other for consent? When you asked me for consent?
Right.
So at some point, we both is intoxicated and inebriated, right?
But you for sure in your life have had times where you're having sex with someone, or you're about to have sex with someone, you're on a date, whatever, and then you kind of realize at a certain point, like, they're too loaded. Like, we should not have sex.
I don't f with no dead bitches. Nigga, I ain't f with no drunk bitch. I ain't that kind of nigga, my nigga. I like to talk.
Me
So,
too. I ain't that kind of nigga neither. Let me say this though. I remember one time I met this girl when I first motherfucker moved to New York, boy. This was 2018. I just had came to New York. This probably was like my third girl I'm fucking in New York since I came here, right? So this girl came into my store and I helped her pick out a dress. And when I helped her pick out a dress, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, where you going with? You know what I'm saying? She's like, it's somebody's birthday, they invited me to. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? Make a long story short, she invited me and shit. And I was like, I just moved here, I don't really go out. And then she was kind of debating, bro. I'm talking about when I used to work in Soho. And it was like 4, 5, 6 mirrors. And I was helping her pick out a dress. And I'm literally, I gotta stand behind her and zip the dress up. I gotta help her pick out the dress, all kind of shit, right? So I got invited out. She finally was like, all right, cool, you can go. You know what I'm saying? So I hit up when I got off work. So I was like, damn, bro, I was kind of scared to go, nigga. So I was like, damn, I'm kind of scared to go. But cause I just moved here and this was in Manhattan. I was like, damn, I don't even know where I'm going. I'm getting invited out by a girl. I don't even know who she is, where I'm going, but fuck all that. So I went to Brooklyn. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna go back to Brooklyn and give me some bud. So I went back to Brooklyn and got me some bud. I was like, cuz, you think I should go? I met this girl, yo. You think I should go? He's like, shit, nigga, go fuck it. So I went. And then I went back to Brooklyn, got rejuvenated, got my little shank, you know what I'm saying, ready and type shit. I think I wop off, got fresh or whatever, went to the weed spot, got some bud, and went back. And then I went out with Shorty. She told me the location. I went out with Shorty. Next thing you know, when I went there, this shit was lit. So when I went there, I don't like that fucking mirror twist. I gotta fix that, man. So when I can't do that shit twisted. So, what am I about to say? So, I went to this party. She was the only one that didn't have a date or didn't have a boyfriend. So it basically like I was her boyfriend, introduced everybody. You know what I'm saying? And make a long story short, she drinking, I'm drinking, smoking and shit, and then we about to leave, and then I'm going home with her. Fuck all that. So she called a cab to her crib or whatever, and we go to her crib and shit, and she was like, yo, I ain't wanna do nothing because I'm drunk. I'm like, all right, cool, we ain't gotta fuck. Like, it's all good, bro. We laid together and slept. I wasn't drunk or fucked though. You know, you been out walking, drinking, smoking. And then she was like, she didn't want to have sex because she was drunk. You know what I'm saying? She want to remember, and she said she wanted to feel that shit. So I was like, all right, cool, ain't no problem. Fuck around, and we woke up that next morning, bro, and she took a shower and I took a shower. We kind of woke up and got right and spoke to each other, and you in your sober mind. So for you to wake up and still be attracted to the girl that you went to sleep with, that's a big shit. That's some big shit. That motherfucker took a shower. I took a shower. Boy, we fucked the shit out of each other like teenagers. We fucked the shit out of each other like. Ain't nothing like both of y'all fucking the shit out of each other. And I'm talking about, nigga, we fucked the shit out of each other for about a good couple rounds, bro. And the moral of the story is, it's okay to not fuck the girl if she drunk. If she drunk, I ain't that kind of nigga neither, bro. Hell no. Like, hell fucking no. I been one time, another time I was fucking a girl. I was fucking my manager. I was working at the mall and shit. Fine ass, thick ass manager, pretty brown skin, right? And what am I about to say? And I got her ass after the club, right? Took her back to my crib, and she was drunk and shit. And I knew she was drunk, but we took a shower and all that. And no, I think we're supposed to go to work the next morning or some shit. But we took a shower and shit, and we started fucking. She was like, I was like, you want to? You know where you at? She's like, yeah, I know. You know what you doing? Yeah, so I was making sure she know what's going on, but we end up still getting to it. But me, I'm like Charleston. I'm a talker. I ain't the type of man. I ain't finna take advantage of you. I ain't the type of nigga to put Molly in her drink and she ain't even know it. Mix the spike the punch and all that type of shit. Hell no, I ain't doing that shit. I'ma let a bitch give me the pussy. She want me to have the pussy. Because when a girl wants you to have the pussy, she'll fuck you different. If a bitch wanna suck your dick and she loves sucking dick and she loves sucking your dick versus you want her to suck it and you want some head, man, hell no. You want a girl to wanna do that shit on her own type shit. It feel totally different, bro. If you asking for some head versus she just suck your dick out the rip,
With me and Big O. So I like to talk.
Right.
So the nigga with the horn dog spirit, he'll to drunk dead fish. I like my fish flopping in that water.
Okay.
Talking, ooh, Poppy, ooh, you know what I mean? Nah, bitch, you can't beat her dead.
Metaphorically speaking, though, you wouldn't actually have sex with a fish.
A mermaid.
Ah.
Yeah, let me run up on a rock and I kill one of them pretty ass mermaids flapping with that mermaid tail. I won't find that fish hole.
My kid is obsessed with mermaids,
Yeah,
and it does kind of force you at a certain point to think, like, am I attracted to this mermaid?
Yeah, nigga, I was attracted to one in the movie as a kid.
Because they look so good from the waist up,
Man,
that's what DDG got going on, is that he impregnated the mermaid.
To the blonde hair mermaid that they've been showing me since I was a boy. You can't make her black now.
No, red. Ariel. She had red hair.
I don't want her. But I want the Hitler.
Oh, there's another mermaid?
The blonde hair from the 80s.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
Who?
You know what I'm talking about? What's her name? Yeah, Tom Hanks played.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that white girl.
Okay, I like that. All right. Okay, so the Fulio killers, how do you feel seeing them crying in the courtroom?
I'm highly disappointed. I'm highly disappointed in high yelling with good hair, with waves in their motherfucking head. You was more deadly than anybody. The good homeboy, you come from the home, you done went over here with just uglier than Kodak Black. Fulio was an ugly nigga to be beefing with. See how dangerous he was?
Yeah.
Yeah, this boy here. The boy Marcus was my nigga. See, Marcus had more of a reason to kill.
Why do you say that?
They killed his cousin.
Right.
Your cousin usually like your brothers. Y'all, your mama, his mama, sister, you and your grandmama, same grandmama. So that nigga in the interview told the police, Julio son killed my grandmama. So I can see him doing this, but good hair, yellow boy, and the rest of the delivered buddy boy that they say couldn't read till he was, you still can't read from the 3rd grade, this talking God talk, I call bullshit. Y'all ain't been in there long enough to be talking, my Lord, quoting goddamn scriptures in court. These boys playing, they should got to be up.
Yeah, I mean, that's what
They
you
ain't been
do.
there long enough.
You get into that situation and you have to pull the God card so you can try to get some sympathy, right?
My brother spent 31 years in prison. I ain't never heard that nigga talk that God talk.
Really?
When they gave my brother his time, he jumped up and flipped the table over. They tried to come get him. He tried to grab a bailiff gun.
I understand how that's kind of gangster, but it also sounds really psychotic.
Well, they gave you 99 years.
You might as well just
What
tell.
you crying for?
The-
Hold on. I'm like that prosecutor. You wasn't crying when you walked to the car with that AK smoking, were you?
Right.
What about when you were wiping down the fridge? You wasn't crying in.
It's kind of hard to have sympathy for him when you see them doing that shit.
I don't have sympathy for them when they crying.
Right.
Boy, you got to get ready to go fight because somebody's going to kill you. This ain't the time to cry and come to the Lord. You get to the Lord 15 years on down the road. Boy, you don't need no Lord right now. You need a 7-punch combo, put on a little bit more weight, get them motherfucking waves off your hair. Boy, them waves on the hair, they gonna be like a wig. Damn, they go bald. Man, I don't want to hear that shit about the Lord. The Lord, y'all done killed the man. Go on down there and go run the cell block.
Right.
Like that big nigga was who was laughing, man, bitch. I was trying to act like that until I saw my mama crying. I was crying like a mama. I'm sorry, but I ain't do it. My man told me, Mama, I ain't do it. But I was telling like a mama, my mom came in and cried. I tried to play like I was tough. But, this what get me about these. You ain't left the county jail yet. I don't know no got saved in the county.
They're just getting started.
I
They're
don't
already
know
stressing them out.
I know with a murder case. Everything I know called a murder case at a young age did not get a life to the Lord at a young age. Them niggas went down there rocking and rolling.
Right.
Because that's how I know these niggas ain't with that shit. That's why I pick on these niggas, homie. That's why when I realized all I have to do is say, hey, California, I call the police on you crip ass niggas. And when I realized after 2 years, that nobody from the Crips and the Bloods, nobody from Nipsey Hussle fans, King Von, DMX, what's the one got stabbed today? Drake Jeru, I don't disrespect all of you. Nobody have done anything. Not that I'm big and bad. Wow. What they all say? He'll call the police. What? That's my greatest protection. That you know I'll call the police and you won't hit me? I've been walking around this motherfucker like I can't be touched. Like every other one.
Like 6ix9ine say, when the fuck niggas is scared to go to jail? I thought niggas didn't give a fuck about going to motherfucking jail. Like I thought niggas ain't give a fuck about that type of shit.
Law-abiding American and citizen. I'll call the police on you. The nigga, kid, what? So I remember Gangsta didn't give a damn about the police. I watched the movie, and the reason we have domestic violence laws today, because there was a man one time that beat a woman so bad he did it in front of police, because nobody stopped, he did it in front of police. I seen rob a bank nigga shoot out with the police. When did niggas who kill go to jail not want to go to jail? Because I thought, I would have heard him say, nigga, I do 10 years on my kid, dude, I ain't nothing. I heard him say that. But when it's time to go, nobody wants to go but the real street. It's like Pooh Shiesty. It's about principles when you're in the streets. It ain't about consequences and repercussions.
Man, lying.
It's about principle of the matter. So I started realizing that all this shit is bullshit. So I started telling children, ain't everybody telling. So I started breaking this shit down. I'll be the first snitch. They tricked me out as a little boy. So I started hating me playing like they really can go do a life sentence today. And they woke up broke. And they just told their daughter they finna go to the store. You just told your daughter to go pick up today, but you want me to believe you go do something to me and do 30 years. I got a gun, a mace, and 911, and I can run fast. How you gonna beat me? You got one weapon, you don't want to kill. How you gonna limit me to your rules and lose? I call the police, how you gonna beat me? I will fight, I got a gun that can shoot legally, I got mace, and I call the police. You just said leave me alone, nigga. I don't play for her. So when I started realizing that, homie, I'd rather be over here with you, Adam.
Yeah.
Laughing and making mockery than getting content.
Yeah. I'm not trying to make a mockery of anybody, but I'd probably rather hang out with you.
But you know, people say you do, but I don't think you do. But I would. I do. I make mockery of this shit. I can't wait till a gang member something die. As a matter of fact, that white boy who was on here from Fort Worth, I don't know him and he don't know me.
Red Dog.
I don't know that Peckerwood and he don't know me.
I do like that guy.
I don't like him. His son just died. His son just got killed in Fort Worth. F your son, bitch ass. That's why he got killed.
He had a lot of negative things to say about you, right?
I don't know that white boy. Never met him or seen him. I called Joe Blow, and I can call him right now. I can call the biggest blood in the city, from Trent to Joe Blow. Nobody knows him but the dope fiend nigga. That's a dope fiend white boy.
No, he's ignorant man, so he don't speak out of understanding never. Have you ever seen that? He's an ignorant man. Where's he done ever? Like, you got popular off the people and left them behind, you know? And that's the truth. You know, when you get popular off the people that put you in that position, at least have enough respect for them to push for them. You understand? In a way. And he's left everybody behind. He's a real hoe in my book. You know what I mean? I wish I could fight him, man. I know that'll never happen. That little weenie.
That would not go over too well, I don't think, yeah.
Yeah, I would love to take about 50 years of aggression out on him.
In Texas, they white boys like him. Tell me what prison he got in to get put down. Can you get put down in the streets?
He said he did.
Work, I got the phone, I can call right now. That bitch ain't get put down in the street by who? Joe Blow, Trent, who?
Some other Bloods, I assume.
Ain't no other blood. What city now?
Pyroos.
That's Trent, that's Trent and Joe Blow.
I forget what hood he's from.
That's Trent and Joe Blow now. Man, that white boy don't even know me. To be up here talking like he know me.
But he said that you talk shit about his dead homies.
I talk about all the blood and the Pee-wee got killed. I disrespected Pee-wee and went to the hood. And didn't nobody do nothing. That's when I was in that green cart and y'all see me around me with guns. I dissed that Pee-wee, said, fuck that bitch ass. I done dissed Percy's brother and still went to that block. So now I'm finna diss Red Dog, son who just got killed. I can't wait to find out where that bitch buried at so I can pay one of them to piss on the graveyard, cuz. Yeah, fuck them fly man, got killed your son, got murked in the street. What you gonna do, bitch ass? Nothing. Cause when I got to the city, say, blow, call that bitch ass white boy. Me and Liddy make it, man.
But bro, his criticism of you was just like, he doesn't like how you speak about dead people, and then your way of coming back at him is to say,
yo, he just said, I'm like, your son just got killed last week. Bitch, I know you cry. Half-ass black boy, white boy, kid got killed. Your dead son. And his mama pain too. I hope that bitch cry herself to death. Cause you were absent. You couldn't show him nothing. You let them raise him. You let them raise him, white boy, and raise him right to the graveyard. Stupid ass Peckerwood, you. I wouldn't have never had no black baby if I was white. And I got red hair, I would have had me a Richie Cunningham, dumb ass cracker. Yeah, your white baby. And I'd be in the city this week, hoe ass. Didn't know I'm really with that shit. I swear to God, Aaron. Didn't know. Everyone told me I can't go. I went after disrespecting me. Why? Because they done wrong all these years. Kill, drive-by, drug, stole, hurt their mama, abandon their kids. Y'all ought to be able to take a look, word, fellas. Maybe this is y'all karma, because y'all can't touch me. You can't touch what's on the moon. You ain't got no fucking money or nothing. My ticket's too high to try to come to the show to go to jail. My ticket's too high. Ask Kenny the Kid. I'm just in Philadelphia the other day by myself. Red Dog. Boy, I ain't got a tombstone yet, and I'm gonna go visit him. And I'll be hearing the young talk about how they killed him. He died like a coward. You ain't know me, bitch ass white boy. Think you gonna get on the white boy platform and talk bad to the who run the city. I really run that city, you know it. But I don't know you. I'm gonna get to know you. I wanna know everything about your son who got killed, the black bitch that can have to beg to bury him. Y'all ain't have no money to bury that bitch ass. Y'all have to beg for a casket. Fish basket selling motherfucker. I ain't gonna sell no fish basket, me. Bitch ass, just for speaking my name, I'm Nat Cool. And let me find out if that bitch do drugs. I'm gonna put CPS on that hoe. Cause all y'all get high, from what I hear. I don't know you, but I heard you and the bitch get high. One phone call to Child Protective Services, you getting your mouth swabbed. Cracker. Yeah, don't mention my name. It's Paul with whoever. And I don't play foul, but I don't lie. Put CPS on this bitch ass.
I don't think you should use that as like a thing that you're weaponizing.
Don't delete it. Let him see it.
I'm not going to delete it
Yeah,
because
I want him to
he
see it.
spoke on you.
I want his
so I
whole
think-
family to see it. The bitch that's crying on my damn son, bitch, put this.
Dunkin' $6 meal deal. 2 delicious wake-up wraps. And a medium iced or hot coffee. For $6, only at Dunkin'.
Razor bumps? Get a shave with a touch of aloe. Venus Extra Smooth Sensitive.
Selling on eBay is so easy. I listed your earrings.
Find what you love, sell what you don't.
It's a ship.
You might hope.
Oh, man, what the f...
And I
Why
mean
you
every
gotta
word
take
I
it-
said.
why you gotta take it
Cause I hate
there?
for a white boy to speak on me. I did you like it when I got mad. When you didn't know me. Don't
Right,
talk
my
like you
son
know
didn't
me.
just die, so it feels like a little
Yeah.
different. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, it feel-
isn't there part of you that wants to have a heart?
No, I don't want to have a heart for a red cracker that can't get a tan over with you black ass get mistreated. You fix cars.
So
That's
what?
how
So
he got
what?
it.
That's respectable.
Listen, how you got in with it? You was a car putting speakers in. You didn't get jumped in no game. You was a car speaker mechanic hookup. I feed, clothe the streets. I disrespect dealers, killers, and gang members. What makes you think a white boy can talk to me and won't get disrespected? And you ain't no killer. I disrespect the 60s. Notorious. What makes you think I won't disrespect this white boy dead son? Come die by him. I mean, crack
If a white gang member kills you, that will be kind of the ultimate irony, right?
for me.
Yeah.
I go down in history.
But he might go down this
It'll
route too,
break
right?
my heart.
You're gonna be the next Nipsey,
His mama died.
and he's
I
gonna
wouldn't be the next
shitty cuss.
I wouldn't be the next. I pray to God I could die by a white man, not a black man. I'd rather die by the hands of my enemy.
Red Dog is your enemy?
He a white boy with red hair talking against me. Hell yeah, he's my enemy. You once were my enemy, man.
Right. I'm glad we got past that. But
I'm glad we are too, but this is what I'm saying. He's trying to play. I am one. I can make one phone call and get him summons to a location right now. I can make one phone call and get him summons to a location right now. But I ain't gonna do that, because it's a summons. I'm gonna make him chip out since he wanna be a nigga. He wanna hang with me, and I'm gonna make him chip out with words. Your f***ing dead son. He ain't even a white boy, he a mulatto. Your boy dead.
oh my god.
And them two maggots gonna eat his ass.
Oh,
Had he been white, he'll still be right and living. Dumbass white boy done went over there and mixed with them. That's a curse. You curse your boy. Slam that bitch. Please don't cut this. I want him to chip out. Free Chud the builder.
What a way to finish.
I've been y'all heard do
This
this.
fucking
Wait,
guy,
y'all heard do
man. What, this is too hot for state cheese?
this. Yeah, I can't do this.
Too hot for Vlad?
Well,
I think
no,
Vlad
no.
might edit it out.
No. I brought it here because he came here.
Because you want to challenge me as a white boy?
No, this ain't got nothing to do with you, Adam.
Okay. But
He.
you want to make sure I'll never be good with
No.
the white bloods.
I
the white
want to
power.
make sure this whole ass white boy see where I said it to say it because that's where I saw him talking about me at. I ain't going nowhere else. I'm gonna bring all these views over to you. You paid for it. Man, it's a dope thing. I saw that shit. I said, say Joe Blow. I even called Trent. The nigga that brought the San Diego Skyline problems to the city. Who is this white boy, man? Trent trained my daughter. These my... No, because they know I'm gonna go off. And then I got a call. Say, that bitch ass white boy Red Dog son. I said, ooh, I'm finna eat his ass up. Yeah. I ain't got a Facebook page. I don't have a Facebook page, so I can't go get him locally. None of the people locally is in my algorithm to come over here and talk. But all them local motherfuckers in that bitch ass city called Fort Worth, I disrespected that city for 10 years straight. And nobody took a swing at me. And the nigga that did hit me while I was asleep. So when I came out that door, I bust on his ass down, called 2 eggs out. That's why in that city, them, you know. So I'm saying, what makes this white boy, he playing for content? Well, his son hadn't died yet, so I really didn't want to give him the attention. And he mentioned his name.
So you wait for when he's at the lowest point, when he loses his son?
I'm the man that kicks a man when he's down. I take pride in it. I'm the nigga that kick your ass when he's down. I'm the nigga that beat a dead heart. The bitch is dead. I'm gonna keep beating that bitch. You bother me, I'm relentless. That's what Woody asked me, I'm relentless. And what you say to me has no effect because I won't go watch it. I don't hurt me. Why would I click on this and I know you talking about me? I'm too psychological to do that. So what I do is, I go watch your page, look at your children, your big feet mother. I go look at all that shit. All that shit.
Not his mom's feet.
Our feet, our long fingers. I pick apart from the ass to the head like a hyena, but I'm a lion.
Wow.
Hyenas hit you from your ass to the head. Keep you alive because it's torture. I use words because I learned in school how powerful adjectives are and pronouns. So I learned how to use adjectives as kids as weapons of words.
See, I ain't learned that. That's some real shit. Let me write that down. Adjectives and what he said. See, I ain't know how much your words is so powerful, bro. I ain't know that shit. When I start knowing that shit, nigga, I'll say any damn thing. And I know what to say, and I know what really to say. And I know if you say the right thing and you say the truth to a motherfucker, you a breaker.
Because they lied and said the sticks and stone don't break my bone, and every word I was saying to hurt them. They asking me, I'm relentless. And what you say to me has no effect because I won't go watch it. I don't hurt me. Why would I click on this and I know you talking about me? I'm too psychological to do that. So what I do is, I go watch your page, look at your children, your big feet mother. I go look at all that shit. All that shit.
Not his mom's feet.
Our feet, our long fingers. I pick apart from the ass to the head like a hyena, but I'm a lion.
Wow.
Hyenas hit you from your ass to the head. Keep you alive.
I be seeing that shit.
I use words because I learned in school how powerful adjectives are and pronouns.
Oh, pronouns.
So I learned how to use adjectives as kids as weapons of words. Because they lied and said the sticks and stone don't break my bone, and every word I was saying to hurt them.
I ain't lying.
Swear to God. Words don't seem to hurt white people.
Okay, but when people say sticks and stones don't break my bones, but words never hurt me, that's not like they're like suggesting that. That's like a way for you to sort of steel yourself against
If you lie to yourself and tell you that word won't affect you. Why? Because the person who's saying it really don't know you. You know what words hurt? Your woman's who really know you.
Right.
Those words hurt your ass. Your homeboy and your friends. But your associates and people who really don't know you, their words really don't hurt. It just trigger you.
Right.
It hurts your ego, but it don't hurt your heart.
But I feel like everybody has one thing that they don't like reading comments about. You don't have one thing that kind of pisses you off.
Well, here's the thing. I go read the comments on my page. Why? That's where the direction for your content lies.
Right.
If you come over and read this all distract you because for one, it's on somebody else's page with their title. If you stay on your page with your data, your engagements, you're gonna become a better content creator. Why? Half the companies gonna tell you out of goodness what they want from you, what they like. The other gonna tell you how better you can be out of hate. I study me. Because I know engagements is what rule, not view.
That's kind of the beauty of streaming, is that you've got this chat in front of your face the whole time that's basically telling you where you're at in their mind.
Well, it's all children hating though.
Yeah, well, you got you have to like consider the audience as well. But,
well, here's the thing. That chat you have to perform and appease. The other chats you don't. Because they don't get it in real life.
Right.
So it's hard to make better what you can in the production room than you can in real life if it's not staged and structured. I don't engage everybody. I have a target audience that I engage. So if you saying something bad about me, I ain't gonna click that to hear, because once I click, now you have weapons against me. Even if it don't affect me, if I listen long enough, it will. If you send me something, say, man, you heard what they said about you, I'll block you. Why you trying to hurt? Well, I want to hurt you. Heard.
Right.
So my power is I never go watch a video to respond. I go study all your social media pages. It's a flaw somewhere. Something you love on there.
Right.
That's why boy, you better keep your kids off that page if you don't be up. Yeah. You better not post your mama just died last week. We've been putting around. Yeah. I'm gonna go put a laughing emoji up under the funeral page. Bitch, I'm gonna spell bitch B1TC7. So the algorithm can't get me. But you know what I mean.
You gotta know those hacks. Yeah. That's some real shit.
Yeah, but you know I'm calling her a bitch.
Yeah. Okay. So Drake, one of the main things from the album that stood out to a lot of people is that he basically clowned DJ Khaled because DJ Khaled wasn't showing support for him at a certain point in his career when he was going through the Kendrick beef. DJ Khaled was ghost, and then Drake actually used it against him, saying you owe your people a free Palestine, which is he's really like latching on to the fact that DJ Khaled's fan base, or what once existed of his fan base, is pretty anti him on behalf of the fact that he hasn't said anything about Palestine.
And shout out to Palestinians. So I have a Palestinian company that gave me a 6-figure clothing deal because of the things that I've said in support of Palestine.
Really?
It's called Privilege Society.
Wow.
Crush clothing line out of Cleveland, Ohio. So man, I done got free. Then I went to the man when I said what I said about Palestine, homie. I got free ties, man, because they got the tie shops in Texas. So when you understand the conditions of the Palestinians, and you know the history, and you know the truth behind what's going on, and I, yeah, man, your cat is supposed to say something for the people. When I like his music. I'm in Miami.
You like DJ Khaled's music?
Yeah, I like his music. Why? Because he don't rap. He gonna get everybody that can rap.
I just never really heard anybody be like, I'm a huge DJ Khaled.
Nigga, he done put some songs together.
Right.
But I'm not a DJ Khaled fan, but he gonna go put we the best. Need some motherfucking music.
Right.
I know God did. He gonna give you some songs.
Yeah.
But outside of that, Drake has a valid point. Drake has a valid motherfucking point. It is one of them below the belt punches that kind of hurt.
Yeah.
Because your people saying, oh man.
Yeah.
And if nothing else, if you say something,
yeah,
they might take
you're out of the music industry forever.
No. You can bridge a gap.
Right.
He in a position to bridge a gap to bring peace.
But we know that Drake isn't going to be out here saying free Palestine. But Drake did previously sign like a petition saying for the ceasefire or whatever. So I think Drake actually kind of wants to say free Palestine, but because of his deep connections within the Jewish community, he absolutely can't. So actually using it against DJ Khaled is like a beautiful chess move where he gets to say free Palestine on his album, even though he is not saying it from his voice. He's saying it from the perspective of the Palestinian people.
I got a hoodie that I wear that has the Palestinian flag sewn all up in there, and only people see it as Palestinian. I wear it through the airport. They stop and take pictures with me. I wear it on certain podcasts. They see it. If you're into entertainment, stay in your lane and don't get into politics if you want to be a great entertainer.
Yeah, that's pretty common advice. Yeah.
Yeah, so let me just say this though. Somebody that's friends with everybody is really friends with nobody. Cat is friends with everybody.
Right.
Yeah, so you know, I might take a little heat by living in Miami, Florida, but yeah, I'm Drake all day. And yeah, nowhere in the world I can get in this position and have a connection to Jews, Palestinians, or whoever, and not try to whisper something in somebody's ear on behalf of my people. Close doors, out doors, something. But yeah, now I'm gonna try to advocate for something. Because this what really brought peace to the world. This is entertainers. You had all the entertainers did We Are the World. When they had the Dr. King riots and you know, after King was killed, brought James Brown out. Dennis Rodman and been to North Korea. So now, homie, they always use people in positions like this here, homie. It's just these today's entertainers don't have a heart for they people or nobody people. Yeah, it's today's entertainers that lack the heart and the spirit and the compassion for the people at the bottom. I'm the only to go back down to the bottom. I'm like Jack and the Beanstalk. I come up here with all celebrities, then go back down to the bottom. No other celebrity comes back down to the bottom. When they go to cities and do shows, they don't go to no stores, no local school for the kids to see them. I make that my business because I watched all the black celebrities before me do that.
Would you rather do a show at a synagogue or a mosque?
A synagogue. The mosque put the holes in the back, and you'll be sitting up there with a bunch of looking at each other. If nothing else at the synagogue, you just sit next to the bitches.
The mosque got a special door for the women sometimes.
Them hoes got to be in the back. When them hoes kneel to pray, you got to look over your shoulder back here at them bitches. Yeah. And one of the Muslim brothers, they'll tell you.
That's the worst part about the mosque. It's hard to look at the hoes.
Yeah. Now, I like to go to church with the hoes. That's why I stay Christian. Because them hoes ain't got no uniform to wear. They play the kind of music that damn near make them hoes get up.
We got wine, crackers.
Well, all that.
I love crackers.
That motherfucking musician and that choir director had them hoes up there like they're in the club sometime in the church. And if you want them to pay tithes faithfully and they see you going up there dressed nice, and when you walk by, they smell that motherfucking Victoria's Secret cologne, and you done put $300 worth of ones in the pot, you damn near got 4 or 5 hoes you can. If you do that in one of them mosques and synagogue, you gonna have some problems. Looking at them hoes.
No, that's a good point. How do you feel about Jake Paul?
I used to be scared to fuck them hoes in church. I ain't played with God like that. I wasn't no nigga that played with God like that. But shit, now I know what I know now. I mean, but I ain't used to play with God like that. Hell no. I thought that shit was real. But now that I know that a lot of the shit is bullshit, it'd be a different story now. But me, I remember one time the preacher's daughter wanted to talk to me. No, I remember, I don't know if she wanted to talk to me, but the preacher, the mom, you know, you got the preacher and his wife. The wife, which is the mom of the daughter, the mom said, you know I got a daughter. She this, she that, she this, she that. I was like, okay, cool, but me, I ain't finna fuck that girl life up. I ain't finna marry her, and I ain't finna I'm fucking. So you ain't finna damn. I know for a fact I ain't getting married, and you ass ain't gonna have me under no goddamn pressure, and we fucking. I ain't talking to no girl that we ain't fucking. I mean, not back then anyway. I mean, we could talk, but we gotta be building a fucking legacy or something, or building a business or something. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, nah, I wasn't about to fuck no girls in church and bag no pussy from church. Hell no.
So he might do blackface in response to the Drewski Erica Kirk skit.
I'm in support of it. Yeah, I'm in support of it. Homie, you can't. Man, our ancestors died for them to be able to do this and us to be able to do this. And if you don't like it, don't watch it. They used to do blackface in the 80s and the 90s.
Right, yeah.
In Living Color, Jim Carrey didn't know blackface.
The idea that it is so offensive that nobody should ever be able to do it is kind of like a recent invention. When did black people get like the gay people? You can't tell me when did black people get like the gays? I think they saw the gay people doing it and they were like, oh, we're going to do that. And it's wokeism. It's all part of it.
Well, let's get some rights like them then. Let's start petitioning and get rights like gay people. We can't just pick and choose when we get mad, y'all. Listen, nobody is more disrespectful in comedy and making jokes about things to other races than black people. Nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Okay.
Can't nobody crack a joke better than a black person trying to be funny against an Asian, a white, an Arab. Nobody. And we do it with ease. And we use more racial slurs than anybody. Man, take that back. Man, that cracker white boy. I done used so many racial slurs on her to cracker, peckerwood. And nobody will ever be offended. And the white man is really the minority. He ain't the majority.
I mean, now, yeah, there's probably a lot of truth to
Now
that.
he
Yeah.
is the minority.
Okay. It's still
Why?
the biggest group in
Why?
America, though.
He has to adhere to everybody else's rights
Yeah.
and walk on eggshells doing it.
It's the biggest group. It's just not the majority of the country anymore. I believe. I think.
Well,
We might need a fact check, but.
I don't think you guys are the majority. With so many other ethnicities, 99 different tongues here now. They all got a town. White people just starting to get a town again.
A town?
Chinatown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they got a
So
town.
you see those like all white communities down south that they're kind of creating?
I'm loving it.
You like
I'm
that?
loving it. I think everybody should have one.
You like it even though you wouldn't really be allowed in one?
I don't want to be in one. All white, and this is what they're choosing. I want to be in Dr. King's dream.
It is weird because I respect the idea that anybody should be able to live in whatever kind of community they want to live in. If you want to live in an all-white community, I think that's fine. But exactly, yes.
Everything
Look at
right.
Japan.
Yeah.
Got a whole damn country.
Yeah, so only people think that's wrong is black people. And liberal white people.
Yeah.
Why? Because black people and liberal white people are one and the same. Same mind.
Liberal white people are like wannabe black people.
And black people.
They want to co-op that pain.
And black people want to be white people. Why?
Yeah.
That's why we're arguing with you about your rights when we come to your Starbucks
Yeah.
and you mistreat us.
And they think that you would want there to be a big bright rainbow flag in the front of the Starbucks. Even though me knowing a lot of black people, I don't think there's not that many people are dying to see
So
that.
this is what I'm saying. There used to be what was it, Soul Brother? C. Thomas Howell. One of the best movies in the 80s. White man want to go to college, take a pill, dye himself blackface. Soul Man. Best goddamn movie in the 80s.
I know people in the porn industry that are on peptides that they inject that makes their skin insanely dark. Not black so much, but a darker brown than you would ever see a white person ever be able to obtain naturally.
So let me just say this.
They're shooting up blackness into their skin.
Last week, Steve Will Do It flew me in to do a parody.
Okay.
He was blackface, I was whiteface. He went to a tanning thing, and this looked at black for real, in real life, because he got a big.
Oh, I did see those pictures. Okay.
He got a big nose.
Right. Okay.
Man, this how I know. Man, he's a good man. It's a good dude. His parents, his mom was great too. His sister. The nervousness.
That he had.
Man, the nervousness that he had walking back and forth, I just.
And that's a white boy who says the N-word on the internet all the time. And he was
But
still.
no,
Okay.
I'm in his home with his family, so Stan and him show up. The nervousness of these white guys,
Wow.
who normally does anything they want to do, got to this homie and was. I'm like, come on, let's do it. Go, come on, man. What? I said, do you with me? You can. Hey, now if you with me, you get a pad. And Stan said, Charleston, you're the only one who can get away with this. It's so much sponsorships on the line. And I'm saying, man, don't you know what this will do, man, if you just do it, homie? So I'm looking for, me and Chud can do it. You paint your face black and let's do it.
I don't think
Let's
I'm the
play
guy.
cops and robbers.
I think that if a really, really funny white guy does it and puts in as much effort as the Erica Kirk skit, that for sure, like, the majority of people think it's funny. I don't think people think I'm that funny.
I don't need funny. I need offensive.
I'm really going to nominate Theo Vaughn. I feel like he's the
offensive.
white guy who can make blackface kind of funny, right?
I need him.
No, Shane.
I need him to play. I'll play cracker, but mean nigga cracker. Nigga hating cracker. And I'm going to say the meanest things that I can say about is in a white face. And I want him to try to act like a Polish, talk, sneak, and fly, try to carry the girl he see. I'm going to show him how to be a... I don't need funny, because comedy is always not funny. It's stimulating and entertaining.
And a good example of that has been the Kevin Hart roast, which everybody's seen a million clips from. And a lot of extremely offensive jokes in a lot of people's minds, jokes about like this woman whose husband committed suicide, jokes about slavery, jokes about George Floyd.
You can joke about that.
And a lot of people are very up in arms about this.
I joke about whooping women. I joke about raping. I joke about everything. I joke about child station. I joke about all that. Because why? It happens. And it's funny. Why?
Funny.
It's funny. Why? Because you got one in your family that your grandmama probably still let around the girl. And he been molested for generations. It's an uncle and cousin in every family been fucking, and ain't nobody should shine a light on him. So yeah, that's funny. Playing like you mad about a bitch over here getting molested. So don't play with me like molestation ain't funny. This is a nigga right now fucking the shit out of his underage stepdaughter and for the mama good at nighttime too. And can't wait to fuck the little gay brother.
Okay, and I agree that you could make a joke about that, and it could be funny.
And I can make you laugh if you come to my show.
But it's not like inherently funny, right?
It is inherently
If you saw
funny.
a guy raping his kid on the side of the road, you wouldn't think it was funny.
No.
Somebody could make a funny joke out of that subject matter.
Comedy is not about singing. Let's stop being so sensitive, you ass American. This is why we won't ever win a war going forward. Comedy is not about seeing a motherfucker do it. It's about painting a picture so you can see it. Why? Because we know it happens, so we laugh to keep from crying. We laugh about George Floyd all the time. I laughed about Charlie Kirk.
You had that attitude about George Floyd even when it happened?
Yes. I got videos of it. I went downtown saying it. When his daughter said, my daddy changed the world, I said, you a lying motherfucker, little girl, your daddy ain't changed shit. Your daddy was a big 7-foot porn star that didn't have $20 he could borrow and died with some dope fiends. Yeah. Then I went to Minneapolis, Minnesota, where George Floyd was from, to a town hall meeting and told all the people the same thing in the town he died from and said he was a coward.
What
He
about
laid
him
on
was
the
a
ground.
coward?
He laid on the ground, let me just be on like this. You're not gonna be able to just lay on me like this here. Nigga, I'm gonna be flopping something. The other police gonna be out to hold my legs. I ain't gonna lay there. I grew up wrestling with a big brother. I ain't laying there. You got to kill me, can't y'all tell? I ain't gonna just go die like that. I'm a nigga you got to hang me. Roman get him and string him up. No. Nah, I'm a different kind of. So I made fun of them. Made fun of King Von, I made fun of Mo3. Who else? Name some more. I think it's funny. Why? Because I'm a comedian. And comedians have an eye, a third eye that other people don't have. That's why God gave us the gift to look at it and make you laugh while the others cry about it.
When did you actually start to view yourself as a comedian? Because I feel like that gives you a lot of cover. I don't describe myself as a comedian, but I have a deeply offensive sense of humor. And I feel like I never get credit for just being a guy who's trying to be funny on the internet.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
I didn't know what to do. I lost a YouTube channel that went to making $16,000 a month.
Yeah, he told his story.
I started a website to sell merchandise. Then they gave me YouTube Studio. I clicked on YouTube Studio one day at a home computer and saw this big old massive thing of data and information. And by me being a pre-law student that wrote a lot of research papers at Texas Western University, I started looking at shit. And I started noticing that this analytical data gives me the times, the ages, the days, the cities, where all you motherfuckers watch me. And boy, mad genius came up. So I started reading the comments, studying the data. Everybody kept saying, you need to do comedy. You need to do movies. You need to come out, you funny. Bitch ass, I ain't funny, blah. Bitch ass, I ain't funny, blah. So for a year, I'm watching people laugh at the shit that you want me to not laugh about when I was talking about it. And they were laughing about it. A 93-year-old woman got shot and killed, but they were laughing about it. A young girl just got raped by these. They were laughing about it. And then I saw Paul Mooney. Paul Mooney said the greatest truth ever told was told as a joke. So between studying data, watching my audience, which was my target demographics, so I'm telling you where you're dumb at. I'm not looking at the comment section over here. I'm not looking at Adam videos. I got 200,000 followers that leaving comments on video. Why would I be looking at anything else? So I started studying my data. So then I started saying, when I Google my name, I noticed that I can't find myself on the front page of the American Bar Association Journal. Did you know that?
No.
I was on the front page of the American Bar Association Journal, working on laws and legislation. I started seeing Vlad TV interview. Then I Googled, I just did a study with Arizona State University, the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism on fatherlessness in America. I just did a national study with the biggest journalism school in the world, and I can't find it on the internet. What the f? I can't find this on the internet. Why? Because I became so polarizing as an internet persona. Now what I do on the internet is supersede real documentation. So I said, I have to attach myself. What's this called? It's called transform. Because you only got so much of a life on the internet. So what I saw that podcasting was starting to come. Guys like Vlad and all these other guys were starting to do podcasts, but they really couldn't do well. But their channels done well, their platforms done well. I started noticing that people on the internet with platforms cannot make this platform transform over here. That's what made me get into comedy, to see if I can make this come to ticket sales on stage. Why? Supply and demand. Why? That's what my audience is telling me. I'm trying to talk real, but for the first 3-4 years, they laughing at me. Look at your eye, Rat Williams, So I started incorporating what they wanted from me. Snitch, Rat Williams, Uncle Ruckus. Remember at first I was bashing white people. Talking about raping white women at first, remember? Mm-hmm. They told me to leave y'all alone and get in what they wanted. So I did my first show in Atlanta, BET weekend, like in 2022. Atlanta, Uptown Corner. Sold out, $10,000 payment. I ain't looked back since. But I didn't know what I was doing. It was all off gifts. So I had transformed from being just a guy on the internet making y'all laugh. Within 6 months, I had a Live Nation tour. Me and TK Kirkland. 2 years later, I had my own residency at Wise Guys Comedy Club right here in Las Vegas, performing every Thursday in Town Square. So from then, I signed with an agency, and it's been on. But that ain't nothing I wanted to do. Ain't nothing but because I didn't know what to do outside of the internet, like most people, I had to fall back on what they want. So then I just been giving people what they want. So what I do now is, when you call me for a booking, I listen to you. I see if you want to book Charleston the persona or Charleston the man.
You run into that problem where they just want like viral hijinks?
Yep. So based on who you want is what you charge. You want Charleston, you get what you get. But if they want that food, you talking about 15, 16, 20,000, and they pay it. Why? They double it later on down the road or whether it's now. So based on the type of questions and the line of questions, that's how I know what you're looking for.
When you talk to like older Black comedians, do you feel like they understand what you're building, or do they think that you should clean it up and follow more of the traditional blueprint?
Sam West, Al Heyman, Shucky Ducky, so a lot of older guys. Eddie Griffin's uncle. They said, man, you are new Richard. I was told that the new comedians, as well as some of the old, didn't think that I was gonna be this good. Now they didn't think I was this good, homie, because they think I'm the persona. They don't know I'm studying, homie. I took theater and arts and drama class in college. But I'm the old storytelling. So I'm the old, it's the new ones who won't mention me or acknowledge me. But all the old love me. Y'all the old love me.
Definitely. Okay, so I feel like I kind of hit most of
them. We done been all over that. See what I like? See, I like a more interview and come prepared. We ain't got to try to dance over the place. If I go too long, he cut me off. He always got a guideline to come back to. Yeah. See, that's how I can always remember what I done said.
Oh, I got the burger now.
Yeah, see, then we got another one. Now we got another one, bro.
No, that was hard. Yeah. I apologize to Red Dog and his family for all these things that this
I'll
man
be back
said.
to the
You know?
city. We can
Yeah.
talk about it when I get there. Y'all know where I'll be.
Oh, I love that idea. Yeah, you guys should
Yeah, I ain't
definitely
hard
meet
about it.
up.
I'll be in the city. You came here and said what you said. So now let's see if you can take what I said, bitch ass.
Oh
You
my
just
God.
got a dead son. I can go hug mine in Miami when I get back.
Dear God. It's a lot. All right. Shout out to Charleston. Where are you headed off to next? You staying in Vegas tomorrow?
Yeah, I got 6'9" in Steiny. I got 607 Mark tomorrow. Me and Cam Capone finally getting back together doing one.
Wow.
I talked about his daddy laying down paralyzed in the bed. So I done said some mean shit to some people. But I didn't mean it. It wasn't nothing in the heart. It's just words of war.
Right.
Verbal judo, as I call it.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. Okay. Appreciate you, man.
Already.
Much love.
Already.
Charleston, coming to a strip
Say
club
he
near
part
you.
of the nation, so y'all treat him and handle him with care now.
I am part of some sort of nation that he's telling you about here.
Just call it the N Nation.
I can't speak on exactly what that nation is, but everybody out there, No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Say
so
he
we
coming
keep
forward.
doing
I'm
more of
bringing
these.
him to mama in the house so we can eat. He got to eat at the table. He got to have some green. We bringing him down south. We call it the Underground Railroad.
Yeah, make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe. That was a good one. That was a long ass. I think that was about 2 hours and 30 minutes. No, 2 hours and 40 minutes. God damn, that's what's up.
I tried with the first.
You know what I'm saying? That's what's up, man. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
I'm doing about it. Just gonna sit around, make interviews, talk like a bitch. Feel my boy. I'm over the ball. You hear me, Jesse? You hear me, boy? If you're my boy, I'm gonna know. I'm not gonna do an interview like me. Daggone can't get me, boy. Cross me. I don't allow you an opportunity to cross me again.